I gotta change that. What's up, my motherfucking DFL? One of the original Knights of the Pretorican. What's up, baby? Yo, hey, my ninja. Good to see you. Good to see you always, baby. And look, no matter any of that bullshit, you know you're always welcome here. Here's the link, my man. Get on here. Get on, my ninja. Come on. Respect the Philly in the motherfucking house. Come on here, talk that shit, man. Fuck those motherfuckers. Nigga, you cool with me 100 all day, every day. You know how it is. Ain't no faking here. Come up here, talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it clean on my platform, though. Keep it clean. You know what I mean? Lisa Bales, what's up, beautiful spirit? Come on, JFL, come talk. Lisa Bales, please do me the pleasure and honor, because I'm going to get this freaking, like tomorrow, Lisa Bales, I might go on for a whole like 5 hours on this joint. You know what I mean? Because tomorrow, I'm probably later on this week, I'm going to get the unlimited shit for a whole year. You know what I mean? Yeah, 38 and no. Add the stream. You in there, my ninja? What's up?
Wow. Wow.
Whoever don't like it, fuck them, because you my G.
Wow. Hey, yo. Salute to Marvelous Mag. Hey, yo.
Marvelous bag. I love it.
Listen, man. You might make YouTube history right now, man. I'm
Huh?
shocked myself right now. You're. Yeah.
Oh man, look. Hey, this ain't history. You oh, he gone for a minute. History. Look, then we gonna make a lot more history then. Cause you my motherfucking ninja, boy. You know,
What else, though?
you my you the only troll I made a fucking Knight of Pretorican. So that was all love. Cause you know
Yeah,
what,
it
you were never
definitely was.
disrespectful. You was never disrespectful. You just talking your shit or how you felt, and I ain't got no problem with that. See, that's the problem is these sensitive ass dudes, YouTube dudes, understand me and say, look, say whatever the hell you want. If I go back and forth with you, then I go back and forth with you. If I don't agree, I don't agree. Pretty much what I'm saying.
Right,
But
right.
I don't have no issue with you feeling the way you feel. If it's all respectable, tell the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean,
Lisa Bales.
we
Lisa Bales.
disagree to agree
Hit
at
that.
most occasions, bro. And but what I do notice, man, you stand up, man. You stand on your own square, bro. And I respect that shit, bro.
Thank you. And that's why I respect you. Because you stand on the same shit, my ninja. All day. And hey, turn your mic on. Let's get Lisa Bales in here on the live. We're gonna make YouTube history. Now, we're gonna make true YouTube history if we get Lisa Bales
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
live.
Yo, that would do it.
That would do it.
that
That's real ass
would
history.
do it.
Lisa Bales, hit that shit, Lisa Bales. Stop hiding. We'll put the link up for you again. Stop playing, Lisa. Lisa, come on here right now, Lisa.
Yeah,
Come
shout
on
out
here
to
right
her,
now.
man. Shout out to Lisa, man.
Lisa, get on here right now, Lisa. Lisa, get on here right now.
Hey yo, and shout out to these females boxing channels too. You know what I mean? Female content creators on this boxing. Salute to
Hey,
y'all too.
yes, you can, Lisa. Stop it, Lisa. You don't have to show your face. Get on here right now, Lisa. I don't want to hear that shit. Lisa, I want to. Lisa, I'm drinking too. What the hell are you talking about? We all drinking. We all drinking. Look, I got a boiler maker. I got some. Look. Hey, I don't put some what's it called? Coconut 1800 in a Modelo. You know what I mean? So you know I'm all the way there. What's up, hey, JFL? You watched the fights tonight.
I mean, I got all the live commentary from the best live commentary on YouTube, which is H Money. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the ones who live commentary fights too. Salute to y'all too.
Salute to all y'all. And don't be stuttering on here. You talk on this motherfucker like it's on your own platform, JFL.
No,
because you've
ain't
been here
nobody
from the beginning.
stuttering, bro. Hey,
Hey, you've been here from the beginning. You've been on the
I,
videos, but
I'm
homie,
smoking
nobody was
like
on the
you right now,
videos.
bro. I'm smoking
Huh?
like you. Sorry for my pause. I'm saying.
It's all good. But you've been on the videos from the get-go. Even the videos that wasn't hot, the videos is hot, the videos that wasn't hot, you was always here. Much love, respect, salute to you. This is your platform. You talk your shit how the fuck you talking or any other shit. You know what I mean? But we just keep it respectful. I'ma make sure, and you a moderator. We make sure motherfuckers in the comments always keep it respectful. And that's the only thing I worry about. To the people in the chat. You know what I mean? You know, that's only been my pet, that's been my only pet peeve. Lisa Bell said, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not that people are sleeping and I don't want to disturb them. Marvin, I don't drink anymore, fam. Good for you, Lisa Bells. And if people are sleeping, okay, Lisa Bells, then you come on here and whisper, beautiful. Because I know your whispering voice is just as sexy as your typing voice.
Lord, Lord.
Get on here, Lisa. No excuse. There's no excuse for you.
Talk to
I ain't letting you off the hook. Lisa, get on here right now. Please. Please. Look, and if you
you
ask,
acting like a gentleman, bro. You said please.
hey, the definition of begging, if you ask for anything more than once, look it
Yeah.
up. I'm a freaking etymologist. I study the books and definitions. If you ask for anything more than once, that's considered begging. Lisa, so I'm begging you. Get your ass on here right now. Lisa, get on here.
Yeah.
Stop fronting, Lisa. Come in, even if it's only for 2 minutes, Lisa. Show your voice up in this joint. Let us hear your voice, please.
That'll be love. That'll be love.
That'd be the ultimate love, Lisa, from you. You know what I mean? Especially if I go from a shooting star to a freaking a rising star to a shooting star going down, back up to a rising star again. That's what it's going to be.
Hey, I'm waiting for that debut, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my first. Yeah, I mean, hey, I press that link.
Hit the link, Lisa. Come on in, babe. So, JFL heads.
What
You
up?
go ahead, you control the floor. You tell us from what you heard and saw, your impression of Ennis versus Abreu. How did that fight go down? What's your take on it, baby?
From what I heard, you know what I mean, I could just get a visual of how that fight went, and it was a straight up one-sided victory for Bruce Ennis from opening bell. He came out strong, he finished strong, and that's what it's about. Like you said, his bag of tricks, he definitely shown that tonight, from what I heard, and that's Boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, he show you a little bit. He show you a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. Was it a stoppage?
Yeah,
Ew. You know, Boots got that nasty power.
low key though, but he get him out of there when it's time to.
Absolutely. Anybody who likes to talk on the fights tonight, please be welcome. Welcome and free to come on the panel right now. You are welcome here on Boxing Logics United. That's what it's called. My channel is called Boxing Logics United. So it's everyone's logic united on one panel, and this is how we're going to get it down. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's fucking along because everybody had their own different opinion, but everybody can respect everybody's opinion freely. And let's get
Shout out to your right hand man. What's his name? Andrew Tucker. Shout out to
Andrew Tucker.
him.
And welcome to Andrew Tucker's world. Andrew
Shout out
Tucker
to
in
him.
the building.
Yeah. I
Where's
don't know.
Andrew?
I'm just saying that,
Oh, okay.
just in case you listening, you know what I mean?
Hey,
You might jump
hey,
on too.
JFL, let me tell you right now, your videos be funny as fuck, yo. Your little short joints, I'm like, man, JFL, you add a completely different style of element to the YouTube boxing community. It's, you know what I mean? You just starch, on your man, unwavering on your boy Garcia, Danny Swift Garcia. And after we get through this joint, anybody who wish to come on the panel, please come on again. Okay? This is a fan-friendly podcast. And what I mean by fan-friendly, please come on, speak your piece. Okay? There will be no judgment. you might have some disagreements, but it's not going to be no rudeness, no anything. We're going to talk this boxing talk raw, okay? Boxing Logics United style, pure pugilism style, all right?
Yeah, I'm on my calm note tonight, though. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell. I can already tell. I can tell. Man, the beautiful Lisa Bales is not going to come in. Are you serious, Lisa? Hey, Brown Gone 1. If you want to come in, come on in, champ. You let us know about the Tyrone Woodley and old boy, because Tyrone Woodley fought old boy, the white boy that used to be old boy's roommate. Shit, it's eluded me. I know who he fought. Oh boy, start with the C. Oh well,
You talking about tonight?
Huh?
You talking about tonight?
They already fought. Tyrone really fought. Covington, Colby Covington.
Okay.
On the UFC, Tyrone Woodley.
Oh, UFC. Okay.
UFC. Tyrone Woodley fought Colby Covington, and from what it says, Mr. Brown Gone 1 says, Tyrone Woodley got lost bad. He got his ass beat. I think it's time for him to maybe go ahead and hang it up.
Bruh.
Lisa Bales, I'm going on live tomorrow. So give me a promise tonight that you're coming on live on the panel tomorrow. Beautiful. You going to do that right now? You come on tomorrow, it'll be early.
This your usual time? I'm saying I got a notification. Gang.
I ain't my usual time. I just went on a spontaneous tip right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, let me go live. I need to play with this joint and get it all set. And this, of course, will not be the format once I have everything really running, because it's not going to be no StreamYard logo in there. It's not going to be any of that. I'm going to buy the joint for a year. And we're going to rock it. We're going to hip hop on this shit, baby.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to StreamYard. Shout out to them.
Shout out to StreamYard, no doubt. You got shout out to Streamlabs, OBS, or
yeah.
All y'all motherfuckers, man.
Shout out to them.
Thank you for the beautiful Lisa Bales. She coming on. Lisa Bales. Hold up, Lisa. You got too much band. Whatever it is, you gotta that happened to somebody else the other day. Lisa is not gonna let me in because you're maybe blocking too much. You gotta allow specific permissions or whatever so I can let you on here. All right, Lisa. So you gotta go out, allow certain permissions, whatever it is. And then
wow. So she was about to jump on?
She's all right. Yeah, she was trying to log in.
Wow. Okay.
And it did that to somebody else. It did that to another person. And I don't know what they did, but they fixed it, whatever, and they was getting on.
That's a simple thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
She knows what she's doing.
She put the effort in to do that. So that's what's up.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Lisa Bales. If we could get that'd be quite awesome. You know what I mean? So JFL head. So in this, it was a what round knockout?
Damn.
Or stoppage?
The round just lost me, bro. I gotta go back. I think it was like the 9th round.
Really 9th round?
It didn't go to 12, I can tell you that.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just think that damn, bro, I just lost me right there.
It's all gravy. So until then, okay. How you think your boy gonna do against Earl Spence Jr.?
Oh man, that topic there, a real touchy topic, man.
Let's go into this motherfucker. Go ahead, let's go.
I don't think they ready, bro.
I
don't think we're ready for that right now.
This is the prelude. We ready right now.
I thought you was gonna, get on Boots Ennis, you know what I mean, versus somebody, you know what I mean?
Lisa Bales. If you're not going to do it tonight, it's something on the phone that either you got to let more permissions in or whatever, but you can get in here, Lisa. It's all good. I let you off the hook tonight. Tomorrow, though, Lisa. All right.
This is what I would say. You know what I mean?
I
I
think it's
say
too damn
this.
soon. Hey, I think it's Lisa Bells is not gonna let you win again because you're not doing a mic. Yeah, Lisa, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Lisa, it's something you have to do. I'm not sure what it is, but you got to go ahead and push that. I don't know if it's permissions. I'm not sure what it is. I'll be honest with you, because I don't. It happened the first time a guy was trying to get on, and he tried it 4, 5, 6 times, and it wouldn't let him in until he fixed it, and then he was able to come in, Lisa. So I'm not sure what it is on his side that he had to do. But hey, bro, I'll be honest with you. I think it's a very tall task for my boy, okay, Earl Spence Jr., to be fighting Danny Garcia, first fight straight after this wreck. I think that's a tall task.
I mean, wouldn't you say it's a tall task on both sides, knowing the situation on both sides?
It's a taller task for Earl Spence Jr. I'm talking about I'm favoring Danny to win because we don't know if Earl Spence is really. He's been the doctors understand when you're dealing with doctors, you're dealing with practitioners. The base word of practitioner is what? Practice. So nothing they're telling you is an absolute. And after you went through a wreck like that, you feel me? And they're gonna come in and bang with one of the best hitters in the division. I think that's dangerous. So we don't even know if motherfucker all his teeth is glued in properly yet.
I mean, I definitely take that in account. You know what I mean, in consideration too, and that's pretty much the concern that's still leading up to this fight. How Spence looked in the actual uh, boxing match under the lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing is too.
I think
You know, after the
break has done him good. The break is going to do him good, but you know what I'm saying? It's still many factors where you don't know after something like that.
yeah, definitely. But like I said, you know, he survived that that situation. He's recovering real good. You know, I heard he had some good training, and he's putting in that work to get in the best shape that Spence could be in. You know what I'm saying? And he know his body, and you know he got out that situation with minor issues. I don't say minor or major, but I'm saying you know he's doing interviews now. He's a vocal. He says he's training. You know he's getting in shape. You know what I mean? You want the best version of Spence as
You,
always.
you
You know what I
definitely want,
mean?
and you
So
know what? I know where you're getting at. I'm not trying to set it up to a point where Spence is going to have an excuse, or people going to set up excuse for Earl Spence Jr. If he end up losing to Danny Garcia.
but let me ask you this, Matt. If anybody versus Spence after that, any welterweight, would that be an excuse? Because people gotta keep it consistent. It's not just a Danny Garcia fight. You know what I mean? That was prior to the incident too. So
No,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
No,
know,
I think the same if he was fighting Porter after it, um, Keith, Crawford, but this is a fact. One thing is a fact, and I 100% know that you agree with me. No fighter in the welterweight division has the resume that Danny Garcia has.
that's a fact.
That's 100% fact. I've said that such a long fucking time ago. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. Danny,
Do
Danny
they?
has fought
Do they though?
everybody
But do they though? That's my thing.
besides Spence. No, these Bama's don't know that, Slim. They don't know that. You know what I mean? But Danny Garcia the he has one of the best resumes of anybody in boxing today. This is not just the fucking welterweight division. Damn, Lisa, you trying to come in? Lisa, I feel you, beautiful. Whatever it is, I don't know what dude did. I wish I could talk to you. Lisa, you have to call me on Instagram or something and tell me what you're doing so I can try to fix it.
Or you gonna have a
But
call in number too? I thought you do that too.
no, I don't got a calling number on this joint. I was saying hit me up on Instagram, perhaps. You know what I mean? Myron Magnus is all across the board. It's Myron Magnus on Instagram, Myron Magnus on Twitter, Myron Magnus Facebook, Myron Magnus.
I
That's
don't
my
got a Twitter, but I'm thinking about getting one.
yeah. You got to go ahead and get on that, man. Especially with the shit you talk, you a killer on Twitter. You a killer on Twitter, man. Real talk.
Bro, I was really contemplating on that, bro. I was like, should I get a Twitter, bro? Because Twitter's where's it at?
Yeah, you a
But the
killer.
thing is, I can't write just one line on that joint. So I'm like, bro, I can't deal. Like, I can't just put it one. Like, I got to really concise my words and precise and to the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you
So,
can do that. Only look
eh,
fine. Only when you go in your little, you're like, motherfucker, when you talk about Danny, when you get in your really in your Danny Swift mode, your DFL mode, then yeah, I can see you having an issue. But when you cool calm like this, you sound perfectly fine, bro. You,
okay, cool.
but
Okay, appreciate that.
yeah, no, you sound perfectly fine. Yeah, I understand exactly everything you're hearing. Sometimes when you think too much is not good. So but you definitely want to pronunciate all your shit right. I don't do that shit great all the time myself. But my boys, my partners, they think I'm fucking proper and shit. They say, nigga, you don't want to talk like a white boy. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that even mean?
No,
So,
man, you talk educated. Period.
bro, I ain't never go to college, bro. If any the education I've you know where that come from, Slim? That comes from me and my mom playing Scrabble when I
Yeah,
was studying.
Scrabble that work.
Yeah, when I'm in my adolescence, me and my mom playing Scrabble, and my mom constantly correcting my diction every time I spoke. As far as like, man, ask her, motherfucker, ask. You want to ask her or ask her? You
But
know
you
what I mean?
know,
That's my
we still got
Lisa's
our
not
ebonics
doing it.
either way. You know what I mean? So
Huh?
you still got our ebonics either way. As long as the message is getting across, then that's what it is.
True. You know what I
Come
mean?
from any dialect,
That,
any type of
I don't.
tone of voice or whatever. As long as you know what you're talking about, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If I get your message, I get it.
absolutely. And that per se ain't really ebonics. It's just that really isn't ebonics. What it is that we was raised talking exactly how the people who raised us talk. You feel me? So and um it's not kind of ebonics. I think kind of ebonics, what they want to say is our different slangs that we may create on away from the language. I consider that ebonics. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean, where we turn bad into good. Like, oh man, the motherfucker bad as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
bad is and we reverse the definition of bad from something that's actually negative to something that's positive.
Right. Well, I
That
consider, we
now
we
that is
been we been
so
talking slang from day
yeah,
one.
right. That's more so ebonics. But diction and enunciation, pronunciation, that's just because you weren't taught through habit to
Mhm.
enunciate, pronunciate, or I mean a certain word a particular way. That comes from
Right.
that. So, you know what I mean? But I'm self-taught. I'm an autodidact. You know what I mean? Autodidact, or some people call it erudite. You know what I mean? Which means, you know what I mean? Fuck it. I will look some shit up, research. I'm self-taught. All
Right.
that
Right.
autodidact, erudite means a self-taught person. So that is, so I'm self-educated, if anything. But um, but still, you know what I mean? It's just it don't really matter. You know what I mean? It's just but that's what my mom did for me. She was just always correcting my enunciation, pronunciation, everything all the time and all that. I was in the Air Force for a minute, yeah, but You know what I mean? I went to some good schools, you know what I mean, but I couldn't stand school, Slim. You know what I mean? I thought it was a waste of time because I was learning a whole bunch of shit. I knew I wasn't gonna help me in the real world. And plus a whole bunch of other shit going on in my life. But
Mm.
you know what I mean? If I sound educated, damn, I guess that's a compliment. I wonder who the fuck I don't know how
Yeah,
I
man.
sound
You
educated.
know,
So that shit, it blows my mind, right? Because when I hear myself, I hear something else. You feel me? But other people and my partners is like, nah, nigga, you the crossover nigga. I was like, for real, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But you know, with all that being said, I quit that to my mom. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
my dad too. My
salute to
dad was,
Mal Dukes.
yeah, and my dad too. My dad was sharp on it, 100%. But my mom was more the one with me. Say no, no, don't say it like this. You know what I mean? And Scrabble and all that type of shit. And I always tell parents, you know what I mean? Um, even though I don't have no kids, I'd be like, yo, you know what I mean? Play Scrabble with your kids. It'd be helpful for both of you. You know what I mean? To just create words out this little grid, you know, from other letters is there, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
and then you gotta have a dictionary beside you. So you got
Right,
the
right.
dictionary right there beside you to see if that's a real word. Both of you checking. Oh no, that's not a word. No points, or you know me lose. That's helpful. It helps you a long way with your kids, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And start playing that game very, very young,
Their
and
kids, you know, they gotta keep you sharp.
it'll keep you super
You
sharp.
sharp them, they sharp you. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta keep them young.
yeah,
You got any kids?
for sure.
You do? I don't got any yet. So,
Due
but
time, bro. Due time.
oh, in due time, I'm a shit. Y'all better worry about my
I
children
was
when
trying to play. I was trying to play the catch up game. You know what I'm saying? You know, catch up to my homeboys. I'm like, bro, in due time, bro.
in due time. Ain't no
You
rush.
know,
When I do when I do have kids, they're gonna be monsters though. I know that. 'Cause I'm gonna be on their ass. Them niggas ain't gonna be. They're gonna be on the. They're gonna be in the books before they can walk.
for real.
I'm hey Slam. I'm gonna have them in those books, the right books, before they can even walk. They be like, oh shit. It's like yeah,
Yeah,
and they still gonna be hood though. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be. I want to keep them crossover. I want to keep them where they can relate to both sides. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's what it's about, man. Street smarts, book smarts. That's what it is.
yeah. They got to be both. You know what I mean? Like my grandma always said, my great grandmother, we got to be 3 times better to get a fair shake in this world, especially being black men. So that's what
Yeah,
it is.
facts though.
Facts.
Yes.
And I
So
try to make this political, but
yeah,
yeah,
so back on the other topic, you know what I mean? Uh, with Spence and Danny Garcia.
Spence.
Now,
He going up against a big joint. So
here's my thing. You know, with people, you know, have you ever like analyzed skill sets for skill set? Yeah, I mean, when it comes to these fighters, I mean, we watch them. I mean, you
yeah,
know, they be in the ring and they have the opponents. But you know, for me, I analyze way too way. I ain't say way too deep. You know what I'm saying, but at the same time, like I analyze
nah,
skill sets.
ain't no such thing as going way too deep. You know what I mean? The problem is DFL, most people's minds is not trained to go as deep as you go. I go super deep, and that's why I be messing these bamblers up with the shit I be coming because it be coming from left field in their part because they damn I expect you to come like my buddy Augustine Riley say you come with a lot of original thought. Original, I'm like yeah because I'm an original. I'm a free thinker.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
you don't go you and so is you. So you ain't going too deep. You just you going high you going as deep as you're supposed to go. And even that, you're supposed to go deeper than that. You feel
Right.
me? You feel me?
Definitely. Definitely.
You're supposed to use your critical thinking. You feel me? That's a major part of your brain is critical thinking. So if you're not using it, then you got a problem. You know what I mean? Then your kids got a problem, and then their kids have a problem because you pass that through eugenics.
Hmm. That's
So
that's
keep
that's
thinking
deep.
deep.
That was deep
Yeah,
right there.
because you
But
pass
yo,
everything once you have a child, whatever your mind is on at that moment, when you have a child, it's immediately passed in the DNA, on the blood, in the blood. You feel me? So you can give that child up for adoption. You hear me? You can give that child up for adoption, and guess what? You might not see that child till 18 years later. And when you meet that child and y'all start talking, really get to know each other's hobby. I mean, you the father and he's the son. And you talk to him, you figure out his hobbies and things he like to do and what he good at, it's gonna be still a spitting image of you.
Facts though.
This has been proven.
Yes, facts.
This has been proven when people who ran into their children, and I got one of my best friends who was the case. Who was the case? One of my friends who grew up, he was adopted, you know what I mean, by 2 lawyers. And, you know what I mean? Change his banner to Life Talk. He was adopted by 2 lawyers. So he came into his mother from, well, he only knew a privileged life. Both his mother and father lawyers, black lawyers, up the Gold Coast in Washington, D.C. And anybody who from DC area, DMV, the Gold Coast is what they call the Gold Coast, was back in the day where you go up 16th Street in Washington, DC, uptown, Northwest and all that, and everybody up the street, black, it was all the houses are black owned. Everything was all black. This is when it was really chocolate city, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out to DC.
And everything was all black. And so, and there's number black lawyers, black doctors, black engineers, black politicians, everything up here. He grew up in this area called the Gold Coast of Washington, D.C. You know, but he went to Mount Carmel Baptist Church with me. Peace out to Reginald Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So, salute my man, Reginald Robinson. But he ended up connected with his mom that gave him up for adoption. And you know what I mean? She had her issues. He come to tell me. You know what I mean? And the issues that some of the very similar issues that he's dealing with today. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking like, bro, now I see why I get my love for music, why I love to dance and all that, and boom, boom, boom. We'd be, you know what I mean? He was saying, yo, just like her, bro. But I never spent a day with her in my life until, of course, later in his life, where he met up with her in his fucking late 20s. I mean, early 30s. You feel me? Early 30s.
Wow.
And he's like, God damn, dude. I'm like, we're so much alike. And I never met her in my ever day of my life. I was like, because your genes, bro.
Because it's in your DNA. Kendrick Lamar voice.
Genetics, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it's powerful. Yeah, bro. Real talk. It's not a game. And so,
yeah, that's real talk.
Yeah,
real
man.
Whack.
And it's one of my best friends. Nigga, I've known since fucking all my adolescence till today. So, you know what I mean? DNA is a motherfucker. That's why I'm put the new banner up. DNA is you know I go off the cuff. DNA is a mother, baby. You know
I thought it was Life Talk.
Life. Yeah.
It got deeper.
I'm gonna add on to that joint. Hold up, edit. DNA is a mother. Life Talk. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. But so that is what I'm saying. With all that being said, that's 100% real.
Facts though.
So just remember that, bro. Because how old are you, DFL?
P the Fifth.
You silly as shit. Hey, you know what's dope about you, JFL, man?
Yeah.
You don't know when you might come out your That shit. I plead the fifth. Well, I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be talking about, yo, Myron, don't tell your age because you don't look your age. But on the YouTube, people in the YouTube community told me that older people. I'm like, well, it's all gravy. You know what I mean?
No, my thing is,
I'm here for the youth anyway.
My thing is, how old do I sound? You dig?
35, man. Less.
Okay, so if I'm around that range for you picking it up on a vocal tip,
Say what?
you know what I mean? You picked it up on a frequency like that, so that's what it is.
Hey, I operate at a high frequency, homie. I operate at a high. Lisa Bells, I don't know what you got to do, beautiful, but it's not letting me. It's not letting me add you to it, and it's the same thing. You doing the same thing that guy went through. And eventually, he got through it, honey. I don't know what it is on your phone or what you have to do, but it's not. Lisa tried to get in now 5 times. Salute to Lisa Bells. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? The first lady of
Salute.
the first lady of boxing. But JFL, DNA is a mug. And eventually, away from boxing, this is the things I'm going to be talking about. This is the things on the unpopular, on my unpopular,
I'm day one, bro. You already know I know.
unpopular truth channel.
you
Yeah. When
know I know.
start kicking that shit in, Slim, that shit's going to be threading deep into motherfuckers' membranes. You know what I mean? And that could be anytime soon. I need to start busting videos on that shit. You know what? I'm gonna start busting videos on that. I'm gonna be Boxing Logics United, Unpopular Truth, or the other one, whatever I'm calling this shit now. I'm gonna be killing them on them shits.
On the
But
same string?
no, not on the same stream. But I'm gonna be.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm gonna be working off. I'm taking the entire month of December off.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, I'm not going to be working at all December. I'm taking December off. I'm not talking about from. I'm talking about from the job.
Okay.
Yeah, the month of December is going to be completely free because I'm going to put all my time and effort into um, building up my brand.
Right. As
Yeah,
you should, as you should. And
yeah,
YouTube content creators, to be the best YouTuber, you know, you gotta be diverse. You gotta be, hands on. You know what I mean? Even those topics that might not be interesting at the moment, outside of boxing talk, unpopular truths. Hey, that sounds like the name right there.
that's my thought. Unpopular truths, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. And it's going to be making motherfuckers upset. Let me call Kokimo Boxing Flow. Let him get his ass on here, man.
Now, I see like, there's a lot of channels and you want to separate yourselves from certain channels with the same type of similar name. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless you can make that name pop, because other people might have unpopular truth already,
true.
but they videos might have one video,
You know
and
when I do this shit, I'm gonna come in that motherfucker raging and storming
I mean you could put unpopular truth, right?
with
Or put it
my.
in you could put it in a slang term too. You know what I mean? And flip unpopular truth. You could be proper with it, and you could put a little slang at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Depends
you
how you
know,
want to spell it, word it.
and you know me, my shit gonna be however I fucking like feel at the moment. So
Yeah.
my each show might be different because it depends on. I go off the energy at the moment. So I might be like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go hard on this one, hard on that one to keep diversity, like you said, versatile, so the people will not know what to expect. Whatever, like, oh shit, let me tune in because we don't know what this motherfucker gonna be on today. You feel me? So I'm gonna keep it like mad unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Okay.
Yeah, I want people coming. I want them. It's gonna be unpredictably unpredictable.
What's up, bro?
Hey man, come in on the live stream whenever you get a chance.
Well, you on live right now?
I'm on live right now.
All right.
Come over here and talk this shit.
Okay, then. I'm finna go in the house.
All right, whenever. Hey, take your time. I'm gonna be on. I don't
we
know how
wait.
I'm getting off
We
no time
wait.
soon. Bring wifey on there too if you want. I don't give a fuck. Call somebody else.
It's a bit, bro. It's a bit.
All right, bet.
I mean, we wait. I know in the early night after tonight showing. You know.
It's not an early night. I'm fucking man. I'm fucking. I feel like talking. I feel like talking. I don't give a fuck how many people in the stream. Let's talk because I want to work this. I want to work out these bugs anyway. I want to get used to being on the platform, so and how it worked for when I go ahead and really set the joint off. Lisa Bells, what you laughing at?
No, but
Lisa,
how long has you like you just started this stream? Like recently?
which one? You mean this specific one or
Yeah, this one.
40
Like
minutes?
no, I'm talking about, I know you been went live, but I'm talking about like officially, like
Oh, with the StreamYard?
yeah.
This is only my third one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I started doing. I started from the week.
Yeah, I'm getting caught up on your content too. You know what I mean? I just
Man,
had a lot of
it's
things
you.
also.
When you start doing your own content, you get. You get consumed with what you're doing, and you lose contact with everybody else is doing to a degree. You feel me?
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, because you pushing your own shit up, and your ass is funny as shit, Joe. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna
I
even
try to
lie.
keep up with everybody, bro, cause
Hey, you been busting. I'm like, they hating on JFL. But JFL, that motherfucker be having them beats. He sing along with this shit. And I be like, I fucking love it.
I
You
try
know,
to be out the box with it and truthful at the same time. You know what I mean?
hell yeah, man. And just do your thing, how you want to do it. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's
Anybody who wants to jump on the live stream right now, please jump on. Don't worry about it and don't be afraid. Don't be scaredy cat. Lisa Bell's going to fix her issues. When you was talking about F, it's going to be different every time. When I'm talking about who? F, JFL? I know, right? JFL's that.
man,
JFL's my dude.
we go way back, man.
We've been going from the beginning, Slim.
Way
And
back.
I'm a loyalist, so you know what I mean? It's like if you got me, and people don't understand that, Joe. If you show me one way, and I see you like a very, very, stand-up dude, official dude, and loyal, whatever. I'm loyal 300% back the other way. I mean, fuck what everybody else say. You know what I'm saying? I just know it was good that when I was dropping those videos and nobody was commenting, it was just you commenting, JFL. And so I was just like, man, this motherfucker is fucking troll, but I like this type of fucking troll. This is the
But you
motherfucker.
know,
This
you
is
know, I
the
said,
like. I like this nigga.
yo, I'm
He a
not a
troll.
troll, bro. I said, I'm not a troll, bro. I'm a truther troll, bro.
Yeah, truth or
You
troll. My apology.
remember that?
It's a truth or troll. That nigga just come and he keep
Remember
coming.
that?
He keep coming. It's the same. And that's
It's a
why
difference, bro.
it's 100% difference because that's why I learned to appreciate you and respect you because you stood on where you stood and you was unwavering. And it was like, this is what it is. Respect that man for what it is. And every time you spoke to somebody in the joint, you was 100% respectful. You would just say, yo, what's up with the rounds though? Tell me how you fucking scored the rounds. Everything was about the rounds. Yo, but hold up. You about me that? Hold up. The 8th, 9th, 10th round, Garcia had those motherfuckers. Here's my scorecards right here. Where's your scorecards? I'm like, this nigga talking scorecards and shit. Oh my God. These motherfuckers ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, this nigga said, man, bust your scorecards out. That was when you did that, that was the first thing that fucked me up. My man said, yo, bust out your scorecards. What you saying? Hold
What you
up.
saying?
How'd you score the fight? They're like, my man had it. No, man, I had it 10-8. Focus on. He had 10-9 in the joint. This one boom boy give my man that one. I was like, who else? Who in the motherfucking YouTube community talking about on a drop of a dime, man? What's your scorecard for the fight? I was like, oh shit. This
No, but
motherfucker.
you know, bro, that's why I tell people to recap, bro, so they get the factual of what it is. you know, and I ain't been debunked yet.
No, you ain't been truly debunked. We all have our opinions. You know what I mean?
Uh,
But you
Facts,
ride, you
facts
ride.
overrides opinions, though, bro.
Yeah, but facts are also movable. Facts is it depends on how you present the fact. You know what I mean? Whether it seems as a fact to the person or not. Presentations 85% of it. And like, okay, what was your scorecard versus with Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter?
Are you asking me right now?
Yeah.
Man, went right off the top.
Right off the top.
You would think I say it off the top, how much I've been saying it off the top. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm on the chill.
You on the chill, okay? Because I was like, yo, hey, so but
I just give it to you.
you had Danny winning that joint.
Listen, my thing is, everybody know Garcia won that fight. Spence know, Errol Spence know, Danny Garcia won that fight. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I just got facts to back it up.
All right, that's your man, boy, Danny. How you come to love Danny Swift Garcia so much? It's just because he's Philly and you Philly?
Now, see, people, here you go, though. You know, what people use, you know, you from Philly, that's why you rhyme with Philly, right? Now, if Danny Garcia was from
Hold
DC,
up. Mr. T.Y., come and get on the panel if you want, homie. Peace to Mr. T.Y. Thank you, sir, for coming by. Get on the fucking panel. You welcome, champ. Let me put the joint right there for you. Bingo. Come on, speak your piece, baby. This is a fan-friendly boxing podcast, champ. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying was, Danny Garcia could have been from New York. Danny Garcia could be from DC. Danny Garcia could be from Ohio. He could be from anywhere in the states. You know what I'm saying? He could be from Texas for all I care, right? Now he's truly undefeated, and the facts of the rounds proves it. And that's what it is. But the fact is, he's a Philly fighter. He's been reigning since '07. He's the next up and coming since Cotto.
Come on in, Mr. T.Y. Okay, he's been what since Cotto?
He's the next up after Cotto. Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, I know Miguel. That was my dude.
Yeah. So he on his way out. Danny Garcia on his way in. You know what I'm saying? And he's North Philly. I'm North Philly. You know what I mean?
So is that right? Is that bond? You riding for your man?
Yeah, but people like this, throw the term fanboy.
Right. Peace and pugilism, brother. Hold on, my man JFL here is finishing his thought. I'm gonna welcome you, Mr. T.Y.
Yes,
Go ahead, JFL.
Welcome.
Peace, gentlemen. Peace, kings.
Peace, champ. How you doing, brother?
Oh man, I'm maintaining, brother. I was doing some research on this Lomachenko thing, man. I was telling some people, in my opinion, I think he ducked Leo Santa Cruz when he was down at that smaller weight.
Lomachenko did?
Yeah, if you do the science, man, he was a lightweight when he's in the Olympics. And when he was about to go pro, Crawford was in the lightweights. He was right there. He was actually on the come up. So just to avoid running into Crawford, them being on the same label and, Arum having investment on his little golden goose, he talked that nigga into shrinking down two classes. Go back and look at that press conference weigh-in face-off with Lomachenko and Gary. They're really two sizes bigger. Like Gary's face is like at his shoulder blades by his neck. He was
no. They went. Lomachenko's an inch and a half taller than Gary, but I know what you're saying. Lomachenko's only an inch and a half. Because look, only why I'm so fresh on this because I've just watched this fight 2 times.
Right.
Week, but Lomachenko, his body is bigger than Gary's.
Yeah, body bigger. I got a still shot of them facing off, and you can really see the difference.
And yeah, they do that, and we all know they do that shit.
But check this out. Top Rank got connections with the WBO belts. Like they can always get hands on them belts. You know, their fighters are infamous for collecting those belts. And he never went for no Top Rank title holder. You know, he just collect WBO belts. You know,
and I got a question for both of y'all.
Yeah, and I'm just saying real quick, a lot of dudes he faced was either stable mates. Every dude that quit was a stable mate. You know, there's a whole lot of suspect with Lomachenko. He's a talented.
You said every person that quit was already in Top Rank, is what you're saying?
I think so. Do the same. Everyone that just quit, like Walters. I think Walters took a dive, man. They starved Walters out. He's still inactive. He was inactive 2 years. And like they starved him out. Like they didn't want to give him no money. They didn't want to give him no bread. He thought he was going to be the next thing. And if you watch that fight, watch it on mute. The commentators are programmed.
Bro, I do that already. I don't even have to do that.
Yo, watch that first 3 rounds of Walters and Lomachenko. He was tapping Lomo's ass. And then he just stopped fighting after the 3rd. Like he just looked like he just stopped fighting. And at the 6th, he just didn't come off his stool.
Hey, I got
first time just like, yo, he's too good. Guy's just amazing.
Hey, what's your name, bro? What's his name?
Okay, I'm done.
No, don't go nowhere though, Mr. TY, because you know what? It's funny because the last.
No, I'm not here with y'all. I'm a night out, brother. I'm at my desk. I'm chilling. I'm about to get a drink. I'm here, brother.
All right, back because the last 2 videos I pushed out was on Lomachenko, and
I just saw that. After I watched that, I clicked on your channel and I saw you was live. Dog, I just ran into you maybe 10 minutes ago.
Hey, I've been studying Lomo and all of that shit for a minute, so I've been like, I hear everything you're saying, bro. Go ahead, JFL.
No, I'm saying he came with the, he came in right, and he said what he said pertaining to Lomo. My question to you, Mag, is that opinion or is it a fact?
It's just my opinion. I'm sure I can look into the numbers a little more and look a little deeper into
it. What I'm saying is you looking into it, and if you putting 2 to 2 together, and if it comes down to the bottom line, then obviously that will be a fact.
Indeed. But the numbers only validate. Some people just have insight. A lot of people don't know to put their TV on mute. 100%. Some people watch the fight from the back of the fight party and just hear responses and they think they know who's winning. They hear the commentators like, Manny landed a big shot, and a lot of them shots be missing.
Called the casual syndrome.
Right.
JFL knows.
So like some things I just kind of pay attention to, man. Like I remember the first time it really hit me is I watched the Bernard Hopkins versus Taylor fight, the first one. And you can really hear them selling Taylor. Taylor was the poster boy for HBO at the time. And I'm watching the fight. I'm watching Taylor get fucked up. But if you listen to it, like I go in the kitchen to get my hot wings, it sounded like Taylor beating Hopkins' ass, and it wasn't going on like that. And they stole the fight from him.
All day. And that was the case when, speaking of your boy Lomachenko, when he fights everybody.
Man, yeah.
When he fights everybody, it seems
they sell him.
I just watched Campbell and Lomachenko.
Right.
Look, and mind you, I watched Lomachenko, and because as my man JFL would know, we couldn't see that fight here in America for a minute, and that's why I said that in there, because that shit was blocked. You just get the highlights, but you couldn't find a full fight. So I went through the VPN under fucking another country, and then boom, the whole fight pops up.
Man, yo, you know what? I'm about to share your video on some boxing groups that I'm on Facebook. Nigga, I'm about to get your numbers up, yo, because I'll be in there. Yo, a lot of people are programmed, man. So I sound like the oddball in the group when I'm not a fanboy. Like, niggas, oh, Lomo was amazing. I'm like, nigga was, yo, Rigo he didn't fight in 2 years. He He came up 17 pounds. How are you really impressed?
But
by that?
also, in fact, when you watch the Rigo fight, Lomachenko really didn't touch him like that.
Right.
Lomachenko, if you watch the fight, and I watched that live, and I went live blow by blow with it, I'm like, Lomachenko ain't really hitting him a whole lot.
Thank you.
And Rigo doing this and doing that. But Lomachenko ain't hit him a whole lot. And Rigo, when Rigo quit, I was like, damn. He said, yo, my hand is fucked, or whatever they say. He said whatever. And
Right.
that's how it went down. But I was like, my man's hand might have been fucked before he went into the fight.
Right.
But he just didn't want to pull out. And he
But
wanted
you
to
know-
go ahead and get the money.
Not to cut your wisdom, King. You know, Lomo has this thing where he grabs dudes by the waist and he spins them. I know he's a ballet dancer and all that other shit, Russian dancing and shit. But your boy, what's
You need to go back and watch my Lomachenko fights. I pick with Lomachenko. They don't like how I pick with Lomachenko, but I go
Right. But Joe, the point I was going to make was I can't think of the brother's name. He's at 160 pounds. He's the his name starts with a G. He just got his first belt. Man, I gotta look him up. But he just had a fight a month ago. He did the
JFL,
same
you know what it is?
exact, huh?
You said 160.
Yeah, 160.
I'm asking JFL. He know who it is.
I'm gonna pull his name up. I'm gonna pull his name up in a second. But he did the same waist twisting move that Loma does, and yo, the ref called him out like, "You don't touch him. You're not supposed to do that." And like, yo, you should have seen this kid's face. It's like taking a toy from a child. Like he really didn't understand why he was getting scolded.
You know
I'm
why?
sure if you ask him, he probably watched tons of Loma fights. He was like, "Yo, this is what Loma does to everyone."
Right.
That shit is celebrated when Loma do it, and he got
thing is,
chastised.
and my whole thing about Loma, motherfuckers want to call him the greatest. I'm like, it's no way in hell. And look, and in my last video, I said, look, Loma has some of the most beautiful footwork.
Right.
But I kill him. Like he can't fight off his back foot.
Right.
They came on that video. So they coming on that video, and JFL saw me when I was killing the numbers. And now, since you say too much and you brush too many feathers the wrong way, they can hold you down. But I was like, look, I'm not going to they can hold your views down.
Peep
Right.
game, peep game.
I'm not going to fucking I'm not going to praise nobody, okay, that is just 14-1.
Man, get out of here. That
Nobody.
shit sound crazy, yo.
I'm not calling nobody one of the greatest fighters since Ali, and it's only 14-1. I don't give a fuck if he's won 2 gold medals. The
Listen,
question
man.
I asked is, why was he amateur so long? Because when you're dealing with gold medals and you're dealing with the Olympics, you're amateurs.
And you wearing headgear.
Exactly.
You fighting teenagers with headgear, and you
You're
think
amateur.
you're the man.
You're
You come-
amateur.
My thing is, he could retire right now and he'll be considered pound for pound #1.
Hey, I mean, yo, they tell you Christopher Columbus discovered America. You know that we just know they have the ability to plant bullshit the way they want to plant
Hey,
bullshit.
JFL, do you believe he's pound for pound #1?
Oh,
Well, I got Lomachenko honestly on my rankings. He's like top 15.
okay.
Today, right, in this era right now, you mean all time or today?
Today.
Oh, all right.
I mean-
Me too.
respect that.
We on the same page.
I can respect that. I ain't
Okay,
mad at
okay.
that. I ain't mad at
Look,
that.
good lady, we on the same page.
It's definitely
Honestly, I
factors.
put him
Yeah.
as far as skills. I have him in the top 5 pound for pound. Skill.
Well,
I'm not
skill
gonna
wise,
lie. I'm not gonna front just because I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna fall into or play along with the rhetoric and propaganda the hype to boost him up means I'm not gonna negate from his skills. I think he's top 5 pound for pound, but today, now, all time, fuck no. If you're talking
your all
the-
time shouldn't even be even said
Thank you. Thank you.
at all.
it should be said that with 15 fights. And so I did a video, my man, Mr. T, I did a video. Is Loma really worth $2 million more than
No,
Teofimo?
no. He's still not a pay-per-view star. He get a lot of hype.
Watch
He
my
ain't selling no seats.
Hey, TY, just watch my shit.
Brother, we all we're in the same frequency. I left you a comment on the last video. I'm laughing. I got my shit in caps. I'm like, yo, I said drop that truth. That's what I put.
Have I been on this shit since the beginning?
Nigga, yo, we on the same
course.
frequency, dog. We on the
And
same
DJ and Fail was.
But you know what you didn't mention in that video? You didn't mention the 4-piece combo that dropped Lomo, and they did not give Gary those points. Gary dropped Lomo.
No,
Y'all might have missed it. They waved it off.
I mentioned that either the last video or the video before that.
He dropped them. That was a 4-piece combo. And another thing with Lomo, a lot of
that. I said that was a knockdown.
Fighters, right? They had
I said that was a knockdown in the last fight. I said
right.
Okay.
The very last video on Lomo then.
Right.
No, I said,
here's the thing.
Down, bro.
Right.
They didn't count it as a fucking.
Well, here's the thing, though. You know what I mean?
What's up?
Now, I'm just saying, I don't get no backlash on what I'm about to say.
Nah, go ahead, man. You know,
but
I
see arguments on both sides.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, the thing is, that combo was a fact, right? Lomachenko position, the way he awkwardly dipped down, whatever, and then that combo occurred and then got caught in the chin.
The left hook hit him.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely hit him. But the way that Lomo awkwardly tried to gain his footing again, it was like touching, or it's like trying to get your balance again, right? Before any shots land.
But that ain't motherfucking. He came into some speed. He came into the step to do something, and Russell met that motherfucker with a 4-punch combo that was fast as shit. He ducked from the hook and it knocked him down. That's a fucking knockdown.
Hey, can I interrupt both you brothers?
It was contact when that punch hit and he went down. That's
You gotta protect yourself for all times. I definitely get that.
Back to both of you.
Yeah, they was fighting when that shit happened. He was fighting, and that left hook hit his ass, and he went down. He ducked it. He tried to duck it. It hit him. Boop. He went down.
All right, check it out.
It ain't Russell's fault or the ref's fault. Well, it ain't nobody's fault that he misstepped or whatever. That motherfucker was trying to duck that shit and went down. And I punched.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, check it out real quick. Both of y'all are wrong. No respect, no disrespect at all. But I actually recorded it and slowed it down. Now, Lomo was rushing in. Gary threw a swift left hook to the body. Then he threw another right hook to the body, and then he brought the right up to the head, and then he brought the left back to the head. When he was bringing the left back, Lomo was being slick and was trying to put his foot behind Gary to trip him. And he got caught with the right while his foot was behind Gary. So that was Lomo's fault for being out of fucking off balance, for being a dirt ball.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Go back and watch that, y'all. I'm telling you.
That's what I mean. Exactly.
Lomo swung his left foot around Gary's right foot in the back.
That's what I did.
Check it out. Little G did the same thing to Jacobs, and he fell on top of him. And he tried to do the same thing to Canelo in the second fight, but Canelo caught it and hopped over the foot. Like they got this little tripping move. I actually sent the inbox to Teofimo, was like, yo, watch the tripping. Once you get that nigga frustrated, he's gonna figure out a way to trip you. They have this wild trip. You gotta watch it.
If you watch Lomo fights, you just notice his footwork. He always stepping over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if he swings his weight on his right arm with his left foot behind you, he can just push you off balance and you can stumble. And he can hook his arm like he touched you, and you just really just fucking falling. And depending on the ref, some refs catch it and some refs don't. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when it comes to, you know, the ref, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that's a debatable knockdown, because the way it happened, it takes away a legit knockdown, you know what I'm saying? And I want to give Russell the official knockdown, but I knew, you know, from what I seen, you know, how awkward that was, they could even take it away from him.
Yo, I'm gonna post a link to a video that's out right now. Somebody already copied it and slowed it down, and y'all can look at it. But check it out. You see how we all three had three different views of how he tripped. You felt like he came in fast. You felt that there was something off with the footing and something about the balance, but nobody looked at the feet. You gotta look at Lomo's feet. He's really slick with that shit. He started to do that to Linares. Linares is fucking his ass up a little bit. Before that body shot, I had it to even fight. I had it to even fight.
Well, like I said, somebody got to do it.
I thought Linares won like the first. I mean, like for the first 6 rounds.
I can't remember how I had it numbered, but it was even right before that body shot.
Let me ask you guys a question though. If that incident occurred in this female fight, would it count it as a knockdown for female?
I don't know. It depends on these refs are funny style, man. Like that's a whole other part. Like you got the commentators that's talking shit to the people on the TV that's watching from home. So they're being programmed on what to do. And then the ref, you got some refs that's like for instance, Jacobs, that one fight that when Jacobs got knocked down, that ref counted to 5 and just called him out. Whether Jacobs was dazed or not, he was up on 6. And then you got people like the ref that called fucking Fury when that nigga was asleep for 17 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it!
17 seconds, like yo, and yo. Here's another thing. Check it out. I'm about to hit you with something crazy. I'm about to hit you with something crazy.
Oh shit!
I'm about to hit you with something crazy. Why did the referee jump on the mat like he was the fucking WWE? Why did you jump and vibrate the fucking floor underneath him, and then slapped your hand by his ear like you helped?
Bro, that shit was not seconds.
We're gonna go back to the banner. Let's go back to the banner.
I just disagree. I feel you.
Yo,
yeah.
We go back to the banner.
Yo, he slept to 10. He either got up at 10 or 11, and then he still walked him to the ropes. You got to count those seconds too. That's another 4 to 5.
That motherfucker wasn't down there for 17 seconds.
And then they out. Yo, they edit that video down so many times. Yo, they done put angles.
Yeah, motherfuckers is crazy.
Multiple cameras. They had professional cameras and phone cameras and mix it together like that's just supposed to make sense. Get out of here, yo.
You need to stop it. But hey, let me ask you. Hey, let's get on Teofimo and Loma.
Yeah, I like Teofimo.
Hey, Slim. Real talk.
Hold on, let me get a drink. Y'all be right back.
Go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to ask him.
I made the video. The last video was Loma cannot fight off the back foot, pretty much.
And when you get back on, Mac, can you ask him what mic is he using, bro?
I'm actually on my computer. Does it sound bad?
Hell
no, you sound clear.
That sounds like some movie theater type ass mic.
Oh, nah, yeah, I'm on a Mac computer, so I'm just talking to my computer.
Saying some boys, you know what I'm saying, some surround sound.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Clear too.
Real talk.
Like a radio station and shit.
I think your boy Lomachenko cannot fight off the back foot. They can go ahead and argue me all you want. I've been watching him the entire weekend. He does not fight off the back foot. And what I noticed in this fight versus Gary Russell Jr. If you beat him, if you're first off, you get off first, Lomachenko will back up and have to reset. You just get off first. The same thing, who else exposed that was Campbell, by keeping the paw and jab out there and keeping Lomachenko at bay. He does not fight off the back foot. He will go ahead, he will circle around, he will dance around, then reset, you know what I mean, and try to come at you again. That is exactly what he does every time. He bounces off. When you start throwing punches at Lomo, he crunches up. Every time. He crunches up, dances away. Crunches up, dances back up. Reset. You know what I mean? Most of the time, he going to dance. He going to crunch up, spin off to his left. Reset. Crunch off, spin off to his left. Reset. Lisa Bells, whatever you did right, you in here tonight, baby.
Hi.
Wow.
Hey, Lisa. Lisa
How you
Bells
doing?
is in the house.
How you doing, guys?
What's up, Lisa?
Nothing. How's everybody doing? I figured it
Everybody's
out.
doing
It
great.
was. I figured it out. It was a nightmare.
I knew you was going to have a sexy voice. Is that a New Yorker accent?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey and New York as well.
Or
Yeah.
the Tri-Cities? Okay.
Yeah.
You're there. And I think you got your boy. You got we all East Coast in the house. Cause where you
Yeah,
from?
no doubt.
Why?
Well, me, I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
No doubt. Newark, New Jersey. Mr. TY, he ain't here for now. JFL's Philadelphia, and I'm DC. What's going
Oh,
on?
no doubt. Yeah, it's good to be on here, guys.
Thank
How
you.
did y'all
How you
enjoy
doing? How you
the
doing,
fights
Lisa?
tonight? Yeah,
Hey,
how's it going, JFL?
How are you? How are
Lisa,
you?
Lisa is such a
Hey,
pleasure.
I'm blessed, my young brother.
Lisa, it's such a pleasure to have you on here. Thank you very much for coming on.
Yes. Okay. And the other brother, how you doing?
Mr. TY, I think he stepped to get a drink and he's coming back.
Man, both their mics is good, bro.
It might sound great, don't it?
Yeah.
Let me get my mic game up.
So Lisa Bell, go ahead and talk what you want to talk.
No, I was saying, how did y'all enjoy the fights tonight? That was funny. That Booth fight had me cracking up because the guy got a little aggressive with him and he said F you to him like after the bell. They got it got a little heated.
It did?
Wow.
Yeah, it got real heated. And he said F you because the guy had just got out of jail or something. So
the guy, what's his name? Abreu? Who did he fight?
Yeah.
Well, I thought
Yeah,
that
he
was
fought
okay.
Abreu. He's a Dominican fighter, yeah. But he was a hard guy, you know. He just got out of jail on parole or whatever.
Okay.
I thought they were joking on that. I thought they were just saying it as like a, you know.
No,
being funny, but it was
Boots.
true.
Yeah, Boots handled him, but he came to fight though. But Boots handled him, but he got a little aggressive at some points, and then like after the bell, you know, he kind of like it was a little melee went on after the bell, and then he was like F you to him.
For real?
Dying laughing.
Oh
wow. I mean, the frustrations, man, when you're getting outboxed, that's what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly what happened. Mr. TY, you in here now?
Yeah, brothers, peace, Kings. What's up, guys? I hear you on the line, lady. What's going on?
Got two from New
Hey,
York.
how you doing, young man?
Hey,
Chilling.
I'm groovy.
Where you from,
Yeah,
Mr. TY? New York too?
I'm from New York City, but I'm resting in St. Louis right now.
Okay, that's what's up. Have you ever visited? Hey, have you ever visited Monk's Mound since you out there in St. Louis?
You said the what mound?
Monk's Mound.
Monk's Mound. No, you're talking about what the
pyramid.
The pyramid ground, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a lady friend that's been trying to get me out there, yo. I'm supposed to get a trip out there, so
go ahead and see. Go ahead and see, man. Go ahead and see what our ancestors did.
Oh yeah, listen, I can't wait to get my fingers in the earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lay down on the ground when I get out there. I might take a power nap.
That's what's up.
Right in the grass.
Take one for me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
We got the first lady of boxing on, Miss Lisa Bales.
Yeah.
I am not the first lady of boxing. I don't know where that came from.
You are the first lady of boxing, Lisa.
I'm just a
I'm honored
student.
to meet you, Miss Bell. I'm honored to meet you.
That was from day one, though.
That's
I'm a student. Y'all act like I'm the boxing librarian or something. I'm a student.
Lisa,
I'm about to say your page real quick.
On every live.
Nah, man. She be in the comments
She's on every live stream, on
fact checking and going in, bro.
Lisa, hey,
Nah,
Lisa.
Nah, JFL, I'm really quiet. I'm really quiet.
Yeah, you quiet in the comment section of every daggone channel.
No, but I just try to generally shout out as many people as I can, you know, to pay respect and you know, to get a channel, the content creators their respect as well. I try to super chat when I can, you know, and just
we need a channel from you though.
Nah, I you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just too much BS. I'm not beat like that. I'm just all that BS and fighting and going back. I'm just not with all of that.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's why.
Yeah, I try to be positive to the best of my ability. You know, I'm not perfect, but I'm not trying to be fighting every day and arguing in comment sections and emails.
That's why you two need your channel, because you ain't having it.
Yeah, I'm just not beat like that. I just like I'm too old for that.
You just come on, Lisa. You just come on and show love every night. Every
Yeah,
channel.
I try to show love, because I love audio. I love to listen to stuff. It
Hey,
started with
that's
talk
a blessing
radio.
you got right there. That's a
Yeah,
blessing you got right there. That somebody supporting your channel like this, man. That's what it's about.
yeah. I used to love talk radio, but when WBLS, the open line and and stuff like that, I used to like I like podcasts and things like that. So I'm more of an auditory person than a
Let me
visual.
can I ask you a question, Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Um, Queen, if you have your, you ever had your own official YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a channel, but it's nothing on it but just like fights or no, I never uploaded no video or nothing like that. No.
Hey,
Okay, you
yo,
know,
hold on 1 second, y'all. My
okay,
apologies.
no, you good.
Boxing Finesse, come on in here whenever you get the chance so you can talk to Miss Lisa Bales in person. We
Yo,
got the Queen
Hey,
Lisa.
what's up, Finesse, my brother from UK?
That's
hey,
right. Finesse, come on in, man.
yo,
Hey,
tell me your name, brother. The one that owns the channel.
Huh?
Tell me your name, brother.
Oh, Myron Magnus.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing your page in a couple of boxing groups I'm at right now. So I
Thank
see you
you,
got
man.
like 6 people watching. I'm gonna see if I get your numbers up real quick.
It's all gravy, man. Hey, man, I've had numbers up to 100.
No, I'm just supporting, man. People need
I
this real
appreciate
math.
that.
People
Yo,
need the real
we
math.
just want to have real cool ass boxing talk. You can have any opinion you want. That's what the boxing is all about. But as long as everybody is respectful to people in the chat, man, we just have a great fun talking boxing, man. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all
hey,
about.
hey,
Much
Lisa.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that because
Coach Stokes.
female boxing is back. Female boxing is, they've been underrated for the longest. I've been talking about female boxers ever since Lil Ali days. You know what I mean? And it never stopped with me. You know what I mean? And then we have Clarissa Shields who's bringing it back in full force. And a lot of things going on with female boxers that they need more female YouTubers, to speak on the behalf of women boxing. So I think that'd be a good lane for you, getting a YouTube channel, to start with.
We're gonna build Lisa Bales since she's first time. Hey, Mr. TY, you don't understand. Maybe you because you ain't been around our boxing community. Familiar channels. This is the first time we've ever heard Miss Lisa Bell's voice. But
hey,
she's always in everybody's chat
Right. First time, yeah.
for years,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
so what inspired you, Miss Bell?
Well,
Let's be
I don't
honest.
know. Myron is relentless. He just kept asking me, so I just said, hey, I'll come on.
That
Like
was
it's
just
like I don't have no problem coming on or whatever.
That's love.
I'm just not big on debating, like especially things that are I'm not gonna continue to debate something that's not
it's challenge.
happening.
Yeah. I feel
Like if the fight ain't going on, like come on, like to continue, like after a while it becomes really redundant and really repetitive.
it does. Absolutely.
So I'm like, why not talk about the fights that's going on?
I agree.
Boxing is bigger than just a few people.
Yes.
And as far as JFL, as far as female boxing, I was never really into it. When Layla was around, I watched it and a little Ann Wolf, but Clarissa Shields, she was a real inspiration for me to start watching female boxing again. So
Wow.
I'm looking at it more, and I really enjoyed that Katie Taylor fight with Persoon.
Man, dope.
That was a good fight.
Both
That
of them.
second
Who'd you have
one,
winning?
huh?
Who'd you have winning?
You know what? Some people said Persoon won, but I'm gonna tell you something. I felt that Katie had the more clean, effective punching.
That's true.
So
I like that.
So it could have been like a 7-5, but I edged it for Katie because she was the champ, and it was a tough fight.
Uh-huh.
But Persoon Look
Yeah,
like she could fight. Persoon look like she could fight Sean Porter or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like you females be going there, yeah.
And she ain't no
They
run
be
of the mill
scrapping.
chick.
nah. She
But
come
I enjoy
bang.
Clarissa Shields. She's a great technician in that ring.
I do too. I just don't think Clarissa is being marketed the way I think she should be marketed.
Yeah,
Well,
we already know why. We already know why. If she had,
yeah.
if she had blue eyes, yo, she probably would have a talk show by now.
Nah, I don't.
I think it's funny
You
to her.
can't really say. You know what? You could say that, but you can't because Layla was marketed well, but she was the child of a superstar. So
Right, but I'm talking about the way she does it herself. I'm talking about certain things how she be caught speaking in the back in the public, and some of the language she may use. You know what I mean? I think
yeah.
she could tweak.
Well, you know,
a little.
she's a little rough around the edges, and she's softening up some, but it takes time. She's getting better. But like one thing about Clarissa is she's gonna address something right there on the spot. If she's not happy about something, she's gonna let you know.
True. Oh, shout out to Coach Stokes, Boxing Finesse. Whenever y'all want to come in the channel, come in on the panel, baby.
What up, Coke? What it do, bro?
That's my man, Coach Stokes.
Yeah, good brother. Good
And
brother.
let you know, Lisa Bell, your channel is definitely needed.
Hey, did y'all talk about Haney and Russell yet? What do y'all think of that? What do y'all is it a goal? Do y'all think Dan's is holding it up? Do you think it's something that PBC should take over? What?
The thing is with the that whole ordeal is that okay. Here's the facts. Bill Haney and Devin Haney was trying to get Russell Jr., Gary Russell, inside the November 7th date. Okay. And everybody's want to talk about, okay, the term sheet, right?
Right.
The things that's not on it. And they keep accentuating the term sheet. But the fact is, they want your boy to come in on a fight, to come up 2 weight classes to fight your man on November 7th. But Gary Russell Jr. already said on the live stream, like, yo, right. I'm not going to be able to make that fucking date. Let's fight in December, a proper 8-week camp, because I'm coming up 2 weight classes. So the Haneys are capping, okay? Why? They already had, your boy already have to fight on the November 7th date. That's his slot, talking about the Haneys.
Right.
So the last minute, you want to get Gary Russell Jr. is talking shit to Terrence Crawford, and you jump in here and intercept and say, well, okay, well, I give you the 1.5 since that's what you offering. I mean, Terrence Crawford. So they piggyback in the 1.5, want to piggyback in to Gary Russell on that, but then want to put him in this November 7th date. You know what I mean? That's not.
No,
gonna,
but that date, the things when it comes to dates.
He's already slotted.
No, I'm saying Gamboa and Haney was never official. It was never in the sense of official date either. You know what I'm saying? So
November 7th slot though. Dazza got slotted. And that date was for Haney.
Hey.
Haney and Gamboa was never official. It was never an actual date.
No, I hear what you're saying, but that date is set for David Haney to fight anybody, is what I'm saying.
Hey, there's a factor that a lot of people aren't remembering. You know, Haney is actually 135-pounder. And on the other end of the river, we got Lomachenko and Teofimo about to fight. So once that fight is over, everybody's going to be trying to get that unification fight. So Devin ain't got no time to be sitting around waiting to December for a fight, technically. But if he has to try to be available and ready to try to snatch up whoever's going to win that next fight.
Right.
But the thing about it, Gary was already promoting himself being at what? I forget how much he weighs right now. I think he was like 148 or something like that.
No,
I'm hearing different
I
numbers
think
on
he's
that.
like 143 or something.
I'm hearing different numbers on that too.
Right. So
the thing is,
his walk around rate is like about 135.
Right. But I mean, he was saying that his numbers is up. I remember he was on the scale. There's a video out right now, him on the scale. I think he said 138 or 148. So even I don't know if he has to get down or what. But
I heard 139 too. So what's
right.
on?
So exactly, like how much time do you need to move down? What, 8 pounds, 4 pounds?
Coach Stokes, where he go? I don't know.
But
No,
the thing
for him
is,
to lose to go down to 135 is not a problem for Gary Russell. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
It's that being acclimated at that weight and fighting at your best. You're not gonna be able to do that on a 6-week training camp. A proper training camp is 8 weeks.
So So the question is, what do you do in December? Do you try to get a fight with
He's supposed to be fighting
Russell, or do you try to make sure you lock something down with the winner of Teofimo and Vlomo?
Well, I don't think Gary Russell's going nowhere near them guys right now at 135.
No, I'm talking about Haney.
Oh, I don't know.
Haney's the one that's actually at that division. He's going
He
to
has to fight at he's fighting on November 7th, no matter what.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He's locked in by Dazin on this slot.
Right.
But optional. You know what I'm saying? Like Gary Russell could be that date. Gamboa, whoever they choose on that date, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Right. So Team Haney, you know, they're not ducking no one. They kept it all way real, and everything they did was signed and sealed and delivered. You know what I mean? So they waiting on Russell, bro. And if that date ain't convenient for Russell, then that's what it is. Then his mindset was on Fortuna anyway. He brought him up.
That was the backup plan. That was his
that's what it was. Then if you know, that's what's going to be. So
he was going to let Fortuna go. Don't mean to cut you off. My apologies. He's going to let Fortuna go to get a higher profile fight with Devin Haney, because I would take, even though the age gap, I mean the size gap is substantial, Devin Haney is kind of still quite green, very much compared to Gary Russell Jr.
Yo, but you know, you got some raw talent out there, yo. Haney is raw talent.
I agree.
You know, it's like if we can sit and celebrate Lomachenko, we could sit and celebrate Haney, yo. Haney and yo, Shakur, yo, if you look at boxing like a chessboard, yo, Shakur 130 fuck Lomo's whole strategy game up. Because I think he was planning to come up, collect another quick belt, another free belt at 135. And before the pressure got hot, he was going to plan to jump right back down to 130, where it wasn't that much traffic. When Shakur moved there, he fucked up his it's like playing chess. He fucked up that next move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he was just going to collect WBO belts. He was collecting them belts. He's winning.
The issue
right?
is also
Mikey Garcia got the biggest step-aside money payday in boxing history. They talk that nigga to go up and fight Spence.
Man, the way Mikey moved, bro, I got to salute Mikey, bro. I can't. Reason why I say that, because he did everything right. He did everything right, bro.
I wanted Mikey Lomo. Mikey wanted Lomo. Mikey used to track that nigga down and walk up in his meetings for him. Yo, and they must have paid him some good money to go up to fight Spence, yo. I think it was some great step-aside money. It looked like who's a bigger threat, Spence or fucking Lomo? Like, come on, you can't tell me Lomo's a bigger threat to Mikey than Spence. It only had to be money to make Spence move up. Only money. Because he was supposed to take that ass out. That would have been a beautiful fight. Beautiful fucking fight.
Yeah.
How y'all see Lomachenko versus? Go ahead, Lisa. My apologies. What you about to say?
No, I was just saying, yeah, I agree.
So let me tell you, how do y'all see this? What's your predictions? Your analysis? How you think this Lomachenko versus Lopez fight going to go?
If I don't mind me jumping in first, I think Lopez takes him out within 5 rounds.
Really?
That's my. I think.
You ain't the only one who think that. I know Ron Boy Fresh thinks that too.
Man. I give him to about the 5th between the 5th, 6th round. I think he'd be out of there. But if it goes a distance, or if even I say somewhere around the 3rd, 4th round, watch for Lomo to start getting frustrated. This is when you're gonna see the trickery. You're gonna see the tripping. You're gonna see the the grabbing of the waist, and let's see if the ref calls it. Matter of fact, I forgot to look up that fighter's name, the one that got called out for doing the same low move. But I think it could be a great fight because Lopez could box, he could box.
Yeah,
he got that pop. He and you can look at the Pedraza and Lomo fight. Lomo gets touched. It only takes about a third of those kind of punches from Lopez to really fuck up the whole dance party, yo.
He got touched by Gary Russell, not super significantly. He got touched by Paul Walker. You know what I mean? Quite a bit in that joint, especially with the left hook. I was just like, my man, you know what? And I'm thinking like a lot of people don't look at it this way, but I'm like, everybody's oohs and gahs and off the footwork, but when you only fought like 15 fights, you know what I'm saying? And people don't have mad tape on you, it's easy to get away with a lot of shit in the beginning. And he went to the top early because he knew he had he was a limited time, so he spent so much time as an amateur. Right. But once motherfuckers start getting tape on you, get a freaking beat on what you do, your fight's going to turn out quite different. You know what I mean? Right. And I think they're trying to have him get it all early on, like 20, 25 fights, call this motherfucker the best fighter ever, and then get out of there. But I'm not going to be calling him that. Not with no 20, 25 fights. So you got fighters who got 50 fights, 60 fights, 70 fights, pound for pound, all-time greats. It's not fair. You're not comparing the same amount of time in a, you know what I mean, and grit and everything in a professional rankings. You know what I mean? I'm not considering this amateur rankings. If you want to call him the greatest amateur of all time, fine. I have no problem with that. When you step into that pro rankings, though, man, you guys show me, you better have at least 30, 35 fights under your belt before I really started like, okay, yeah.
Hey, bro, it's guys, you know, that has 25 fights in, 30 fights in, and, you know, you got people saying, oh, who do they fought? But then when it comes to Lomo with his amount of opponent and his lack of opponents, you know what I mean? And it's like a different story. Like that's, to me, don't make no sense.
It makes perfectly sense if you're trying to, you know, push a specific, you know, a face. You know what I'm saying? But I hear what you 100%.
Yo, if you look at Lomo's resume, the only real talent he faced was either Rigo, 2 sizes smaller, Gary, 2 sizes smaller, and probably Linares. The other fighters, even though they had a lot of fights, a lot of these fighters he fought really wasn't no names. Like they none of them were elite.
Right.
And all of them were beaten. All of them had at least 1 or 2 fighting losses prior to beating. None of them had like a 5 winning streak or anything like that.
Right. And the thing I tell people about, I showed in the video, I'm like, look, I think Loma is a beautiful boxer. But what I'm talking about is he's able to drop Linares, stop Linares in 9th round or 10th round.
Yeah, that body shot was
tough. I watched that fight. Yeah, the left hook to the body. Dropped Paul Walker. He's stopping all these motherfuckers, but he can't stop a fighter who's smaller than him, who is Gary Russell Jr.
Hey, you know something Lopez said?
He can't stop Gary Russell Jr.
You know something Lopez said?
He's smaller than him. So Gary Russell's smaller than him. So I'll show you how elite, how real of a fighter Gary Russell is. And you have to measure the type of heart that some of these fighters have. Linares was already thinking about quitting, like, what was it, 16 fights before he fought Loma? He was in and out the sport. He was thinking about quitting. So the mindset and the confidence level where you catch these fighters play a big deal.
I'm still puzzled to even say how even Loma even got that Linares fight.
Thank you. After fighting Pedraza, how the fuck you fight Corolla and Pedraza and get a title fight? And listen, Campbell's not really that good. You know, like they really sold Campbell like he was a monster. Like they have a way of gassing our fans.
Of course.
But real quick, you know,
silver gold medalist.
Right. Something Lopez said that I thought was really key. He said a lot of people that Lomo beat were either already mentally scared of him,
yes,
or 2 sizes smaller. And that's the difference with Lopez. Like he wants him. He's been chasing him for what? 4 years. If you've been paying attention, 4 years he's been going after Lomo.
And you know, people say that, right? And you know, like I said, Lomo and Linares situation. I'm like this. Now, if that makes sense, then I say Rolly and Linares makes sense too, doesn't it?
I could see that. In my opinion, I think Linares, he had great technique, but he wasn't fast. In my opinion,
No, I'm not saying I'm talking about for that matchup to even take place.
I don't
You
think
know, he was at
I don't think Rolly earned that spot yet.
no, listen, Rolly got like how many fights in?
I mean, where's he ranked though?
No, I'm saying
I mean,
he just got the belt, so
fight
I'm
style
saying,
would be a good fight. I don't know if
Two
he.
hands, come in when you want to, hands.
no, what I'm saying is Lomo had that Linares fight where he was like what 11-1,
Right.
10 and something like that. Rolly not that far from that box, right? And he got the belt. So if Rolly would be like, "Yo, I want a Linares fight," saying he had the right to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
Lomo did it.
again, I think not to be corny about it, but the Lomo has that privilege pass, yo. Like the dude had a loss and got another title fight. Like who
Really quick.
what kind of easy pass Nintendo passcode do you have, yo? That's some Nintendo passcode shit. The up, down, AB type shit, yo.
It's the 2 gold medal pass, I guess.
Yo.
It's the amateur pedigree and the double being a double gold medalist. Like they tend to get
yeah.
Little.
I think if that was the case, Laura should have had the same benefits. I don't even like the dude, but Lennox Lewis should have had the same benefits.
Well, hold on, let me cut you off. Mr.
I didn't even know Laura was a gold medalist.
Yeah, but they don't. That's what I'm saying. They use Lomo's record, which I found out might be fake. I posted a link in the group. Y'all can look in the thread. I already put, but they saying Lomo numbers when they did the research, they checked Russia and everything. They didn't come up to no 300 something fights, and your boy had more losses. So that 396 one is actually from record, like names and listings, and from official listings was about fucking 96 and 7.
Man, you bro.
And yo, listen. There's no way in hell. Listen, there's no way.
T.Y. is trying to open up the Pandora's box. So
listen, what they don't want to talk about. I posted a link. Check it out. There's no way in hell Lomo was more busy fighting in Russia than Rigo was fighting in Cuba. Those two different boxing markets. So you can't, because Rigo got 300 fights in Cuba. You ain't fighting. Who you fighting 300? Who's in Russia that busy? Go count the schools. Go look at the years. Go look at the number. I tell people 396 in one loss. Please show me a list of names.
Just to add on to that, though.
Hey y'all. Let me shout out Mr. Ronald Finkley. Peace and pugilism to you, brother, and thank you for the super chat. You know it's Myra Magnus, Boxologics United. We have the first lady of boxing, Miss Lisa Bales, on the panel for the first freaking time. We got our first timer, Mr. T.Y. on this joint, and we got JFL Heads up in this bitch.
They wasn't ready tonight, man. You know what I mean? There was a no little left hook they wasn't ready for.
Hey, I'm always
this was divine. This was all the cosmos. I can't even explain it. It was just it just happened.
Hey.
Facts,
it's all good.
Hey. DT3 the boom man in the building.
What it do, DT3?
What's up with everybody, man? What's going on with you? Just thought I'd come and cook real quick.
What's good, Boom?
Blessed evening.
What's up?
What's up?
So again,
my brother?
Let's get you back on. How you see the Lomachenko Lopez fight going? Who started off? Was it Mr. T.Y. going first? You didn't tell us your analysis. How you think? You think? Oh no, you did say. You say you. Think
yeah, I'm done. I give it to Lopez.
I want to hear Lisa too.
I give it to Lopez. I stop it.
Listen, I'm gonna drop it like it's hot right now. Listen, I don't think that Lomachenko came this far. Remember, he's been quiet all this time. I don't know. I got a feeling he's gonna win. I just do.
There's nothing wrong
And,
with
and,
that.
and I say this because he's been quiet.
That's interesting. I want you to elaborate though.
I say that because he hasn't been talking a lot, so I don't know what they got cooking up, him and his dad or whatever. But like the brother said, if T.O. don't get him out of there within the first couple of rounds, if it goes all the way to 12, they're gonna get that to Loma. That's how I see it. So I agree with you on that.
That's what I'm.
But
Hey,
yeah,
I was
but I
saying the
just
same thing. Me and God, my people were saying that if Lopez Teofimo don't get Loma out early, or make it to where he knocks Loma down a couple of times to where he's ahead in the fight, and it goes 12, I think Lomachenko will pull out the W just because of the name he has and the back he has alone. It'll edge him the W. Teofimo has to literally decisively dominate the fight to edge out a decision. If he doesn't dominate the fight the whole 12 rounds, he won't edge out a decision.
right, and T.O. cannot leave it in the judge's hands.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I've said this already before. I think the Lomachenko, like my man Mr. Ty, who said it, and I've already said that before, and y'all have heard it. Lomachenko has not panned out to be the star they want him to be. So
true.
I think it's going to be is it going to be a close fight? Even if it's a close fight, if Teofimo wins, even if it's a close fight, but if Teofimo wins, Coach Stokes is in the freaking building. All right, Teofimo wins. Even if it's a close fight, Teofimo can win, and Bob Arum will protect him because I think Teofimo can be a superstar in boxing. You know, every sport is about brands, and every sport is about stars. And you need flat, quote unquote, flagship stars like, say, a Joshua in the UK or somebody here. Teofimo can be that in those middleweight divisions. He has all the potential. He has all the flavor, all the swag. So Loma has not panned out to be that at all. But Teofimo is still 23. If they know they have a fighter that can bring the masses in and excite people with his style of fight and the way he talks like Teofimo can, I see everything y'all saying. I agree with you guys. You know what I mean? But I do think Bob Arum might be looking at the longer picture and say, look, this shit's going to go straight up. Whoever wins, wins, and just see it how to see it. But I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I can see everything you guys saying happening, but I think Teofimo could get a fair slate with this.
So no controversy win.
I see it because you got going out with the old in with the new. And Teofimo, if people going to be everybody and their mama going to watch this fight. And everybody and their mama going to have an opinion about it once it's done. And if it comes out, if a vast, strong amount think Teofimo was fucking robbed, I don't think Lomachenko with his pride will like to have that around his neck.
So you're saying rematch?
Well, it's no rematch clause in the fight. But
word, I didn't know that.
No, it's no rematch clause.
So it's one off.
It's
bruh.
one off. And everybody
he said, bro.
your boy, of course, Lomachenko go back down to 130, and Teofimo's planning to go up to 140 after this whole thing is over with.
Yeah.
Who knows? He might get comfortable. He might just decide he want to deal with the big boys. I think Haney is still a super factor. I think
you never know.
Yeah, but let the other brother give his opinion. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut him off.
What if it's a draw? Of forced into a rematch. I'm just saying the outcome maybe. What if it's a draw?
Yo, I just want a fair fight, to be honest, man. Like, what's it? Lomo, he can win as far as I'm concerned. I just want a fair fight. I don't want no shit taking out the gloves. I don't want no tripping. I don't want no 17 count. Like, yo, just have a fair fucking fight, yo.
And everybody, for a second, say peace to Koki Mo and Koki wife up in the motherfucking live stream right now. What's up, champ? I can't wait till I get down there to Houston. Oh my God,
Peace.
it's gonna be crazy.
Peace, king and queen.
Salute,
Peace,
salute.
beautiful brown people. What's happening?
Yes, beautiful couple.
Yeah, salute,
No
man.
doubt. Koki Mo, you see what we've been cooking on. Oh, Boom. Before Koki Mo, Boom, what's your opinion on how the fight gonna go?
His volume. You can't.
Boom. Okay, Koki Mo, kick in then.
I think
Koki
if
Mo.
his volume is
No
on.
doubt.
Koki Mo, I can't hear you.
He's on mute, I think.
Koki, are you on mute?
They probably gonna call back in.
Yeah, why the hell? Anyway, go ahead. Boom checked
On
out.
mute.
Boom go. But anyway, I like this panel. Mr. TY, come by more often.
Brother, I just signed up to your page, man. I'll see if you got an email. I'll send you my email. Just send me a notification or something. I'll support.
Bet. I'm Myron Madness.
That's what's up.
So, JFL, you want to give us your opinion. What's up?
I always start off with a draw. Yeah, I mean, but then I have to let it sink in. Teofimo, he's a kung fu fighter. He got both hands, right? Power in both hands.
Yes.
And Momo Chen been tested, but wasn't officially knocked out cold as of yet. So maybe Fimo can knock him out cold to really make to get this win. You know what I mean? He really has to like knock him out cold. I don't think flash knockdowns or anything like that is going to do it, especially if Lomo
Really?
can actually outbox.
Really? You
Say
don't think
again?
That don't make sense.
gonna work?
Oh, say again?
You don't even think knockdowns on Teofimo going to work? He gonna have to knock him out?
No, I'm saying like compared to the fight tonight, you know what I mean? You seen that tug fight, right? Person got a knockdown twice, and he still won the fight though. But I'm saying, that was a little controversy situation there too. But what I'm saying is,
You right, JFL.
Fimo has to knock him out cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll know when this knockdown might occur and what round. You know what I mean? And Lomo, he tends to step it up, and he's better off not like clenching a lot and just work. And he can just dance around Fimo to go to 12.
What they did to that guy tonight was wrong, because that was not a split decision.
Talking about the Lubin fight?
That Tug, he fought that guy that
King
kind of
Tug.
remind you of it was not Lubin, it was the fight before that. Tug.
Naam BR versus Breedy.
Yeah, Breedy.
Yeah.
You thought
That score was messed up to me.
who you thought won?
Who?
Oh no, Tug won, but they had it. The score was a split decision, and I'm like, how? It should have been UD.
Oh, really?
Been UD.
What's up?
It's been a UD.
Yeah.
But I think Teofimo, even if Teofimo knocked down Lomachenko, I still think if Loma pick up the pace and outwork Teofimo, he could still edge out a W. I just feel like that's just how the boxing politics work in Lomachenko's favor. But then, like I said, if Teofimo is dominating the fight, I would find it hard pressed to not give Teofimo the fight. I mean, it's not like this is a PBC fighter versus a zone fighter or a zone fighter versus a top ranked fighter. These are two top ranked dudes. So either way, it's a win-win for Bob. As far as like whatever fighter wins, it's going to be money for Bob regardless. So I don't see too many of the judges being kind of false in this situation. That doesn't mean it won't happen, but I don't think the judges will be false in this one, because I feel like they both got an even Steven as far as this fight is concerned.
You hit on a great point. It's a win-win for Bob, 100%.
But taking count though that Russell fight too.
Hold up. JFL, my bad, champ. Don't make it too off. Everybody say peace out to Troy Graham in the motherfucking building.
Peace.
What's
Salute,
up, Troy?
salute.
Troy, he want to go over here and talk some shit. What's up,
I mean-
Troy? What's up?
Yeah, some people feel as though, you know, Russell would have
Troy,
won if
what's
that knockdown would have counted. But, you know, applying that to Fimo, you know, is a different style. It's different power. I'm still trying to figure out who has more power, Gary or Fimo.
Who? You saw Phil
Who?
Lopez all day.
Yeah,
See,
Lopez
we don't hit harder than Gary Russell.
was crazy.
Russell
Lopez.
got faster hands though.
That's not a question,
Gary
Jay.
Russell got faster hands.
That's what I'm saying. Russell got the speed way more, but who got the power? Now, my thing is Lomo, he been tested on the on the chin, and he took it, and he got back up, and he dominated. So, I mean, he might tool around with Fimo. You know what I'm saying? And stamina comes into play. You know what I mean?
I
Make
don't
it
think he's
look bad come into
okay.
play.
Everybody done said their opinion. Let me say mine. And this is how I honestly feel. Bro, Teofimo's going to come at that motherfucker with everything in the kitchen sink.
That's what they
swear to
hoping.
God, Teofimo is going to come at this cat with everything in the kitchen sink. Did y'all see me on Twitter today? I went on Twitter and I went to expose this shit because everybody acting like he can fight off the back foot. I've watched 6 fights of Lomachenko this weekend. 6 versus Gary Russell Jr., Paul Walker, Linares. My man does not fight off the back foot. He does the exact same thing.
Who goes after him though? That's the question.
Teofimo. Let me.
I'm saying, like, who has
Same thing I was going to say. Who goes after Loma to keep him on the back foot? Nobody. Nobody.
You mean who keep him? Who makes him?
Everyone that Lomo fights is either scared or chasing him.
Yeah.
On some goofy
The
shit.
thing is, what I'm saying is, when you watch him versus Gary Russell Jr., you watch him versus Paul Walker. When they pushed him back, his offense is nullified. He doesn't fight off the back foot. He won't throw a punch off the back foot or moving backwards. He won't do any of that.
Hey, can
Does
I
the
ask you a
exact
question
same
though?
thing. Let me
Can I ask
finish.
you a
Hold
question
on.
though? You don't think
Hold on,
Fimo?
JFL.
You don't think Fimo power might be overrated?
Nah, hell no. Hell,
Not
you need to
only
go
I
gets
look
wouldn't
at
say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Go look
Not
at his
going against
highlights,
Loma.
please. Go look at his
No,
highlights. Look at
it's
his
a
ring
possibility.
I
resume.
mean, highlights is
Hey,
I'm just
JFL.
saying.
No, I'm talking about his ring resume. Look at some of the
Hold up,
dudes
Mr.
he put
TY.
down, how he put them down,
Respect
and look
everybody
at
in the
his
camp.
previous knockdowns.
Hold up, respect everybody in the camp. JFL, it could possibly be a bit. It could possibly be, but I don't think it's that much overrated.
Well, I'm
You feel
saying,
me? All I'm saying
we-
is, let me
Yeah,
finish my analysis because I want to let y'all cook and everything. I think your boy is going to apply. You want to have the Matador versus the Bull, which is the analogy I used in the video when I said Lomachenko exposed. Lomachenko is like the Matador, but your boy Teofimo is the Bull. And I think that Bull is going to be coming at your boy and keeping him off the back foot because I think he's realized it. His father has seen it, what I've exposed or spoke about in my last video. And so when you keep him, your offense, the thing is, he's going to have to pace himself. He can't be throwing no 100 punches around like no fucking Leo Santa Cruz. No, but 60 around would do it. 50 to 60. And the main thing is keeping the jab in his face once he's set. When Lomachenko does his progression, and Gary Russell Jr. showed this in 3, 6, or at least 7, 8 in the 9th round, or 6, 7, 8 in the 9th round, he kept the jab. He stayed in the center of the ring, threw the jab out. My man just watched the fight, so I know he know. He stayed in the center ring. Lomo threw the jab out. Lomachenko, every time, he backed up, crunched up, backed up, circled around to his left. Every time. It's clockwork.
Yeah.
Everybody has their tendencies. Every fighter has the same tendencies. It's repetitive. You feel me? It's muscle memory. So he is set. He crushed, went back, circled to his left, reset again.
That's
Right,
yeah,
jab. Boom. Guess what he did? He crunched up, backed up, moved to his left, reset again. Teofimo do that and stay on his ass. And when he lets him in to set up a trap, to throw some hard ass blows, Lomachenko throws harder blows to the body than he throws to the head. You know what I mean? He's pinpoint on throwing his punches, his blows to the body. That's what he aims for the first. He throws his body, he puts his body work in early.
Who went to the body? Who went to the body on Fimo frequently? Like what opponent was actually attacking Fimo body?
My dog Salido. My dog Salido went hamburger on them ribs.
He said on Teofimo though, not
on Teofimo. The Japanese, the tall
Nakatomi.
Nakatomi had body shots on him too. And he was eating them. Like that was a brutal fight. Loma was set up to fight a big Japanese dude too, and he opted out. He ended up taking Corolla, and Corolla was just like he got beat twice, and he was already a beaten dude. So, so I think with like I hear what you're saying with the bull and the matador. I think Teofimo is a different kind of animal though. If you look at some of his amateur fights and his earlier fights, he has great core balance.
Yes.
Like when I think bull, I think of early Cotto. Early Cotto was a bull. That nigga, he'll trap you on the ropes. He'll plant his feet deep into that mat.
Cotto threw beautiful combinations.
Man, he was a bull. But in his later career, when he fought Canelo, which I think he beat Canelo. And a lot, if you look at cards out there all over the country, a lot of people thought he beat him. Yo, he was moving his feet. He was a different Cotto. And I even think that new Cotto would have beat Manny if they had a second fight. Manny was on the juice, but that's another conspiracy theory. When they straight up, man, that nigga was throwing 1,000 punches. And he came back and he went down to 400 punches. That nigga was on the Gatorade. But yeah, man. You know, another powerful factor is another powerful factor is I think we real quick. I think Teofimo dad is a super factor.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Peace. Yeah, I think Teofimo's dad is a powerful factor.
That 1-2 kid?
Yeah.
That's 1-2 kid.
Hey, what's up, 1-2 kid? It's Lisa.
I know. I seen you in the chat. I was shouting you out.
We got the beautiful Lisa Bells in the house.
What's up, family?
How you doing?
I'm blessed.
Bells in the building.
God willing.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Okay, so what's another topic you guys want to talk about if you want to get off?
Well, I was gonna touch on.
What you got to say, baby?
Well, what I was going to touch on, my bad, my reception was bad. I had to step out the booth. But what I was going to touch pertaining to the Teofimo thing before we moved on was if Teofimo I don't think Teofimo is going to have the gas to maintain a certain pace with Loma, and pertaining to Loma off the back foot. If Teofimo has to maintain a certain amount of pressure, which means he has to throw a certain amount of punches to maintain that pressure to keep Teofimo on the back foot. And Lomachenko is very good at throwing feints and good counters, and he throws a lot of punches and bunching. And I think what could also slow Loma down for Teofimo's standpoint is if he go to the body. I don't think Teofimo should focus too much on the head. I think he should really just start digging to the body early. And I think that'll pay dividends later on in the fight. Because if he just go in there straight head hunting, I think that's going to make it harder for him because Loma being the shorter guy and he has good head movement and good feet. But if Teofimo keeps Lomachenko on the back foot damn near the whole night, he'll give Lomachenko problems. I agree with that. Lomachenko don't know how to fight off the back foot. He either fights going side to side. He don't know how to fight. He either goes forward or side to side. He don't know how to fight going back. Gary Russell stopped him with the jab, but the thing is, Teofimo, the mistake Gary Russell made with the jab was he never changed the pace of it. He never changed the timing of it. And I think that's what.
Yeah, and I think a 1-2 though. It was a 1-2, and I hear what you're saying.
He was right, and I think if with Gary Russell's hand speed, if he would have switched up the speed a little bit and would have threw Loma off, and I think that would have made a difference in the fight for Gary Russell, and I think that's something that Teofimo can utilize in the fight going forward with him.
He should have mixed it up more, but That speed was bothering Loma. That's why he couldn't knock that motherfucker out.
Hey, Matt.
Great
Hey,
comment though. Great ass shit.
Magnus.
212 kid, what's up, baby? Go handle your business.
I thought you're correct in the fact that when he's on his back foot, he moves to his left. And when he's usually offensive in the beginning of the fight, he moves to his right, but he ducks his head down. So if Teofimo, like what DT3 was saying, if he launches that explosive, like that check left hook and aims it at his shoulder, he's gonna hit him dead in the head. And I think that power is gonna be like I think that power is gonna be just a bit too much for him. For as good as Lomachenko is, I think it's just gonna go downhill once he connects on Lomachenko. He may even have Tio looking bad for a little while, but he's gonna get touched because he does get touched. And with a guy that explosive that could punch that hard, that much bigger than him, because let's face it, Lomachenko don't belong at 135. His skills is getting him by, and Teofimo don't belong at 135. He belongs at 140. So I mean, Andy's the young gun. So
let me also say one thing. Interrupt you 1 minute. My apologies. The size difference people keep talking about the size difference. The size difference between Teofimo and Lomachenko is the same size difference between Lomachenko and Gary Russell Jr.
Negative.
Yes, it is.
Disagree. Negative. Yo, check it out.
Teofimo is 5'8". Lomachenko is 5'6".
Listen, I get into a lot of debates about weight and height, right? People don't factor bone density. Like Lomachenko is solid. He is solid. He got short little arms. He got a little neck. He looked like he's small, but that little nigga's heavy. He is heavy, and I think he could fight at 147. He's going to have problem with people with range up there, but I think he can make 147.
I don't think he wants to look bad because they put so much. Then hype him up.
That's the thing. He took advantage of it. That's what I'm saying. And I think the media told everybody to keep saying that Lopez was big. So we could just have that excuse when fucking Loma put his ass beat.
Right.
But they're going to come in the same scale. They weighing in the same scale. All that shit.
Saying the same thing I'm saying. I don't think. Lopez is that much bigger than Lomachenko.
Right.
The way they make it out to be.
Yeah, it's just body dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, did you see?
I don't know, man.
Here's a fact. No.
Look at Robert Easter. Robert Easter looked like he should be 160 pounds. He's just long.
Also, here's a picture. Look at the when Lomachenko knocked out Comey. Okay, when Teofimo knocked out Comey, and when Lomachenko came in the ring beside Teofimo when they were side by side, they took the picture together. You saw them side by side?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't look no freaking that much bigger.
They look identical.
That picture look taller than Teofimo.
Right, but he got shoes on though. He got shoes on. He got boxing kicks on. That's the difference. Number one. Number two. I'm gonna put it like this: like Loma, like Teofimo. I seen a picture with him and Triple G, and they were damn near the same size.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They were damn near the same size, and they were standing in the ring together. And I was like, damn, this
Triple G been 160 pounds since the Olympics. Triple G's another one that probably walk around 200 pounds. Triple G
you about to say
200.
I never seen him overweight though.
Yo, Triple G's been 160 pounds since the Olympics.
The best fighters. The best fighters, you don't see them get overweight. Because they dedicated.
Everybody's not like.
Boom, what you about to say, baby? JFL, what's up?
I was just tuning in to everybody's viewpoints. I'm saying I'm still analyzing the situation because
that motherfucking JFL be on that shit. The truth.
No, I'm saying, because I really don't see this going to 12.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it could possibly go to 12, and I'm leaning on what Lisa is saying. Loma might get this win, bro.
It's possible. It's possible either way. I will just want to hype this joint up because the odds is 3-1 so far right now for this fight? You know when the fight comes about.
My thing is, my gripe is I don't think Teofimo is too much smaller, if not at all, than
You gotta
Mikey Garcia.
hold up. Say that again. You got an audio. Be wherever you at, Boom. Say that again. Boom.
It's the power thing too. You know what I'm saying? I understand that Fimo has power, but you know, I still think it's overrated.
We're gonna see. I hear you, and I'm not saying you're wrong. We're gonna see then.
Yeah, Lomo could take a few of those punches, you know what I mean? And then if it's nothing to him,
I
I
know
think
that. I know that
I think it's
knockout.
gonna be
of
bad.
Comey. Hey, that punch that hit Comey don't look overrated.
I mean, that's Comey though.
Hey, you know what I like about this
That's
fight
true.
is
They stay in shape. The best fight. You don't get out of shape. That's true. That's true.
The best fighter stay in shape.
No, what I was
The greatest. Yeah, you was having an audio issue. Come back in, Boom.
Hey, you know what I like about this fight, and it's gonna probably be the downfall for Lomo. Lomo likes the exchange. He loves that combination. So you got some people out there that like to be in that mix, and they just guard because they know you got that little 3 combo swing, and they'll wait for those 3 hits, and it's just they waiting for that 4th. And I don't think, I think Lomo's going to win on points, but I think when it comes to that exchange, I think, like I said, if you go back 3 years, Lopez's dad was like, yo, we got 3 ways we can beat him. That's how long we've been studying. We got 3 ways. And we're not even going to tell you how he moved because we know how he moved. We know
They've been
how
studying
he
for a long
shifts.
ass time. They've been studying. Hey, your Lopez camp been studying Teofimo for a grip. And Father's good.
And this is where his core is going to have to come in because Lomo likes to either move you or have you chase him and get you off balance. And this is what I like about Lopez. He has great core. And he can move and punch. And he can stop you or move you with his left or stop you and move you with his right. And that's the thing.
This another thing too when it comes to footwork fighters and flat foot fighters. You know, footwork fighters tend to get, more favoritism than the flat foot fighter.
It looks good, yeah.
That will also play a factor in this fight.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. If you can
lose, could be everything
this
too.
movement, you can stop the whole performance.
1-2 Kid, what you got, baby?
On what?
On everything.
Who I got? I got Loma in the coma. That's what I got. That's how that's going down.
Damn.
I just want you to add more. I wanted you to add more to the live stream. I appreciate you being here, champ. That's how I roll.
Absolutely, man. I was actually looking for that Triple G and Teal pick. I was gonna try to load it up and drop it in the chat. But yeah, man. But I seen him, man. So I mean, this guy, he's ready to coast to 140. He said it afterwards. I don't think this fight is for undisputed till someone fight Haney. Sitting there saying that it's for undisputed to me is
100%.
You know what I mean? I don't think that I think that Lomachenko earned undisputed, but when he let that title go, hey man, if you drop $20 and someone pick it up, it's no longer yours. That's how that shit go.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Everyone want to say, well, he beat this guy for it. I'm like, he got elevated to franchise. Like, you didn't get elevated. He got a franchise title. That's different. That means no mandatories.
Yo, I don't think he dropped.
Yeah, the rules change for that every time you turn around. I don't even know what to think about that.
Yeah, I just want to get rid of that shit.
I don't think he dropped the belt. I think he put it in a FedEx box and shipped it to his house. That shit was
man. At this point, I don't even think it's about a belt. I think about the win or the L.
Yes, sir. And but the thing about that franchise belt, what a lot of people don't know, the sanction fee is actually 7% more. So he actually paid extra. He was paying 10% just to stay
because you don't have to fight your mandatories, and you're number one wherever you go.
They was calling it the French fry protection belt, not the franchise. They was calling it the French fries belt.
And that's
Get
the
out of
thing.
jail.
He's busting
Get out of
Yeah.
jail free card.
And
Yo,
how do you call
Get
it?
out of jail free
He said a
card.
French fry.
This is my
protection.
whole issue with it. And when they saying that he's elevated, meaning that is the new undisputed WBC belt, I'm
I ain't
thinking,
never been-
I'm like, well, if that's the case, then why was Canelo coming down to 168 to fight for the WBC? If he got the WBC franchise belt, that's good in all weight classes.
Maybe,
I'm like, it don't make no damn sense. So
if
do Canelo have a belt still? I heard he dropping belts. He doing all types of giving up belts. I'm like, bro, what belt you got, bro?
I'm just saying, what they can't change the rules on one side and then give it to this dude, and then okay, now this is convenient. We'll just do this shit. Like, it's got to be some consistency so that these people got a shot at becoming champion. Because the mandatories are going to constantly get shitted on a regular basis, and they busting their ass to get their position just for some dude to come around with a franchise and say, "I'm number one spot." Boom.
right.
100%. 100%.
From what I've been hearing this week is they're saying that Lomachenko is really the real champ. That's what they've been saying.
They said what?
I've been hearing this week all over different lives and everything, and the way it's going is that they're really saying that Lomachenko is really the real champ. So I'm really
Because they have
confused.
to do that. They have to do that with rhetoric propaganda. So they
Yeah,
say
that's
it
what
over
it
and
is.
over.
Right,
and
it's
over and
very
over and
confusing.
over to
Right.
program the minds. It's like, this is how it's working right now, whether you like it or not.
And that's the whole thing. The way that they did it,
Jedi mind tricks.
yeah, basically, the way they did it was so slick. It
Right.
was like, okay, well, we're gonna give Haney the WBC. Then he gets injured. He injures his shoulder during training, and they go, "Oh, now we gotta take that back. You can't be injured." Then they give it back to him again, but they didn't take it away from Spence when he flipped the whip. And so I'm like, that's not consistent.
Can
And
can,
then,
Well, I mean, he was in an accident. It's just like when Keith Thurman was injured. You know,
right,
that was a
say, but to me, I'm saying, okay, this man, like if it's gonna be like the way that they're putting it out to be, and it's gonna be like, okay, why would you take it away from somebody who injured themselves while training? to
yes.
fight? You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
That's the point I'm trying to make. And then say, okay, now he's the champ. Oh, now Lomo's the champ. But now he's the champ. Oh, but now this is for undisputed. And it's like, nah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, I didn't like how they did Haney. Yeah, I didn't like that.
hey, can I get my conspiracy theory on that?
But Haney
Yes.
is the real champ. Haney is the WBC champ, lightweight champ. He earned that. So I'm saying so. And Lomo, he got to get in the ring with Haney. If he, you know what I'm saying, if he wants
Yeah.
to say he the champ, ain't no way around that.
I
Yeah.
agree, JFL. I agree. I just don't like how it's been done.
Hey, I work in photography, so I see everything in imagery, right? So look at it as like a building with ladders going to the next floor, and each belt has its own ladder. Lomo wants to get to the top with all the belts, but he doesn't want to go up the ladders where there's competition, and there's other people at the level below that's coming up. So him giving that belt away and giving it to Haney was him trying to put the belt in Haney's hands. So when that next what's the name? What's the next one that's coming up? The mandatory. When that next mandatory come up, it's not Lomo's opportunity to face him. It'll be Haney's, and Haney would have to deal with him. But nobody wants to face Haney. So some of these fighters have multiple belts in different divisions. Everybody's on a different ladder. So like they could be ranked number one in the country, but if you look at the belts, they could be 4, they could be 6, they could be 2. And Lomo, like again, he only wants to collect those WBO belts. He wants to face vacant fighters. He want to get a belt from vacant fighters. Look at all the belts he got. Most of them was from vacant fighters, not current champion, not WBA holders, not WBC holders. This fucking belts is just sitting around.
You
And
talking about Lomo, right?
yeah, Lomo. But now he gets to a point where every belt that he has, everyone that's coming up a contender, them niggas is top notch, and he don't want to face none of them.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna stick around. But what I don't understand
Hey,
between
what's your channel called, bro? I need to sub to you, bro.
Mine, I don't have a channel, brother.
you need one though.
Oh, man. I just support
Look,
you.
hey,
You know
don't
what?
give him-
Zaya
hold up,
photos.
Don't give him no ideas. He gonna be
Nah, brother.
United.
Support you,
Bruh.
brother. I'll never compete with you, bro. I'm gonna support you. But your
hey,
Zaya photos, like
everybody-
ZIRE photos. I do photography, y'all. Support my art.
Myron Magnus
Okay.
on Myron on
I'm gonna
Instagram.
post it in the group. Post it in the group, and I'll post mine in the group. But yeah,
I get what Lisa's saying and Myron's saying about everybody in here actually saying about that whole that franchise championship. We've been on that franchise championship for months because
Man.
it's like check this shit out, Myron. So now Tio and Lomo gonna fight, and they're saying, okay,
Goodbye, Lisa.
Tio can get it, right? Tio can get the franchise championship.
Yeah.
And he can get it. He don't have to. First they said you got to like bid for it. Now they're saying, oh nah, he can just win it, and it's the new championship. I said, if that's the case, if Canelo came down and fought Yildirim, would Yildirim have got the mother and won? Like if he got lucky and won, would he have got the franchise championship? Hell no.
right.
No, the franchise is not transferable. And that's the whole BS with the whole thing.
Yeah,
Now they're saying it is
expensive, yo. The
What
franchise.
happened to Lisa, bro?
Remember, they got to pay extra fees for that just to keep that belt. To have those privileges, you pay extra.
Yeah, no
Yes.
Some belts is expensive.
Y'all awesome, man. Hey, first of all, let me say this right now in the break. Thank all of you on the panel.
Salute.
Everybody in the chat, everybody came through. Y'all motherfuckers is awesome. And quiet as kept, y'all created a great boxing talk on this panel, man, for the last hour. Real talk. I'm highly appreciative and thank you for y'all, man. For real talk. From the DC DMV to all of y'all. From Philly and your St. Louis and your New York, you're in Philly. 1-2 kid, where you from?
New York.
Oh shit.
New York.
This them Tri-City
Coast thing up in
Everybody, yeah. Everybody in the building.
Yeah. Oh, you got
And
Jersey.
thanks for having us.
DC,
Ooh.
baby.
Thanks for
It's
having
really
us.
good boxing talk.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Mag. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know,
thanks for having me, Myron.
yeah.
You come on anytime you want, Lisa. You know it. All of y'all.
I know I've been begging her for months.
Appreciate you dropping that link, man.
Hey, Slim, y'all.
If y'all learn how to act, maybe I come on more. Y'all,
Hey, Lisa.
I ain't trying to be no referee, man.
My lives
that's
don't
what
be
I
that
want, is
bad.
cool-ass boxing talk and having fun. You know what I mean? It's late at night, I know. In the morning, I want to catch everybody in the daytime with more energy.
It's all love. I love all you guys.
Hey, that's love. Yo, I actually had another
Love,
topic
man,
for you.
love,
but
man.
You look like you fading out, brother. I'm actually a night owl. I'm in my second win. I'm about to
Oh,
go.
me too.
about
I can
6 in the
tell
morning.
you are. You from New York. Y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Night.
I don't
But
hit
we
the
in
club.
DC do the same thing too. I'm a night owl. What's the next topic you talking about?
What do y'all think about that Lubin and Gashar fight, yo? I think that's the next fight that people are not paying attention to. Erickson Lubin and what's the brother name? Gashar?
That was tonight.
Was that tonight? Yo, listen.
Yeah.
Yo, those dudes, man, like, look at some of their fights, man. Look at I think Gashar fought Laura just recently. And they in line to fight one of the Charlos. So, yeah, these dudes are Lubin, yo, I'm a fan of Lubin. He got caught, but Lubin is
yeah.
Lubin is a talent, and Gashar is another.
He got caught tonight too.
He did.
He did, but
I missed it. I
took it off, and then he. Well, I ain't gonna spoil it for you.
No, tell me, nigga, like listen.
It was boring for about 8 rounds.
They spilled each other out or what? Or they just
for 8 rounds, but then they started mixing it up, and Lubin did get rocked, but then Lubin rocked him in the 12th, I believe.
Hey man,
Yeah.
And what happened? Who won?
Lubin.
Yeah, you said it was boring, yo.
It started from 8. Started from 8.
What took so long?
1-2 kid. 1-2 Kid, do you think he was? Did you think he was a little maybe ring rust? Maybe Lubin.
Both of them had a
Yeah.
little. I think
That's what it looked like.
I think the other dude was just waiting on him to wear out, thinking the young man, you know what I mean,
That's crazy.
hadn't gone to full 12 and was like, I'm gonna try to get him out of there, and he made that attempt in the 10th, I believe. And then Lubin, he came in shape and he was there the whole night. I do not like how he carries his hands though. He need to pick his hands up.
Who?
Yeah,
Which
Lubin.
That strategy almost worked. You know what I'm saying? For Terrell, you know what I'm saying? So
You know who Lubin reminds me of? Trying to think of that light heavyweight's name that used to fight. He was Don King. Don King's a fighter. He was damn, I'm trying to think of his name. He reminds me a lot. Nah. He was undefeated for a while, and then he ran into Stevenson and got stopped.
What weight class?
Oh, Cloud. Y'all remember Cloud?
Tavares Cloud.
Yeah, he reminds me of Cloud.
Look at Lisa Bales, know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
That's why she's
Yeah.
the first lady of boxing.
Yeah, that's
He reminds me-
points right
You don't
there,
think
yo.
so? You don't think he
Facts,
fight
though.
like Cloud?
Yeah, I remember him.
You don't think he fights like him?
I gotta look at him again. I gotta do some study. I'll look at it to see
Wow.
the. Yeah.
Miss
At first, I thought you was gonna say Virgil Hill. I don't know why, but then I said no. I don't think he was a Don King fighter.
Miss Bell, I don't
Hey,
know you, but
hey.
you got 100 cool points from me, yo.
Oh,
Lisa
yeah.
Bell's got that, and Lisa
Yeah,
Bell's got the
1,000.
podcast. Lisa Bell's has the podcast voice for your ass
Mhm.
too.
Wow.
Yep, she the go-to too. In my lives, we'd be like, damn, what was his name? We'd be like, Lisa.
Lisa Bell's been hiding that beautiful voice.
facts though.
Lisa Bell's been hiding that beautiful voice built for the freaking live podcast. Why you been hiding, Lisa,
Yep.
all this time?
Man, I can't. When I first entered in this mess,
Mess.
it was during the Mayweather, before the Mayweather Pacquiao. So it was
Yeah.
so many fights on here. So over the years of so many fights and everything, it just takes a toll on you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Right?
So,
You
like,
built for it though. You built for it.
I mean, yeah, yeah, I am, but it's like after a while, you just get like, oh God, after a while. Do you know
gotta-
how many years they were fighting on here for the Manny and Floyd? That was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Who
And you know
fought?
what? As tribal as people are now, it was even worse then.
Who
Oh, it
fought?
was horrible back then.
Yeah,
People
it
was
was.
getting people's channels shut down.
It
It
was
was
tribal by nature, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, no, it was real bad though. Like
but
it was
then-
like it was just border.
It was
racist.
bad.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
people
racist.
was getting
just
people's
racist.
channels shut
Yeah.
down. It was bad. But listen, right? After all of that, right? All of the infighting with everybody, then when the fight comes, the fight ain't all that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
The
we waited.
party, I
on it.
went to a fight party. We was cursing the TV out. We wanted our damn money back.
I mean,
That fight was boring as shit.
Hey,
but let me
if you
just
look
say
at
this,
it,
though.
and he couldn't rush in.
Floyd nullified your boy Pacquiao. Pacquiao couldn't do what he normally
Thank
did.
you.
That-
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you.
happened. Yeah, it wasn't.
I got you. But
it was
I
many
got
worse,
you.
though.
But I'm thinking this gonna be a Gotti Ward.
Yo, listen, a
classic.
lot
man.
of people remember
gotta-
It
Manny.
was
man.
nothing like that.
I knew that from the beginning it wasn't going to be.
People remember
Yeah.
Manny when he was on the Boost Juice. That's what y'all keep. Yo, it was from the I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm dead serious. Morales.
He's talking about the yellow powder.
Yo, I'm talking about Boost Juice. I'm talking about straight out the video games that come with the sounds and the stars and everything. If you go to Morales 2, all the way to Coda 1, he was a different animal. Like, yo,
Yeah,
like
he was.
he literally jumped up 3 divisions in 3 years.
And he was knocking people out too.
Division. Yeah, and he, when he fought Hatton was a shell. Hatton was a broken shell. Like, look at the
Mayweather broke him.
Yeah, he
Mayweather,
broke his
right?
spirit. So
Hey, look, once the moment his head hit that goal post, once hit the corner post and fell off, he was gone.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
But let me. I want to say this though. Like Mayweather, he actually let Pacquiao live for real. Like he ain't break him like he wants to. You know what I'm saying? He just outboxed him, outclassed him to show the difference of levels. You know what I'm saying? But Mayweather could have really broke Pacquiao and then be the most hated.
You know what, JFL? You
You
probably
feel me?
got a good point because Mayweather probably looking at rematch money.
You know
Right.
what? I think he didn't give him the rematch, you know, because if you go back and you look at the training camps and the whole build-up, fucking Manny was playing, nigga was on swings and shit. He never took that shit. That nigga took his payday and he took his wife shopping, yo. I lost respect for Manny when the first offer didn't happen. You know, everybody blamed the tabloid paid big money to make Floyd look like an asshole, but Floyd gave him 2 offers. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Manny said this is the stipulation. This is their terms. Manny said if you come in 1 pound overweight, you have to give me $10 million. For every 1 extra pound, this is on Manny's end. This is on his turn. This is what Manny wants. For every extra pound you come in, $10 million. Floyd said, I agree. Floyd said, I agree.
But when Floyd kicked in, he wanted that Olympic style.
And Floyd's that's Floyd, and he said we both.
Pacquiao start running.
You have to say,
He was afraid of needles with all them tattoos.
You have to.
Mayweather.
Listen, bro, you have to underline the point that Floyd said we both will take the test.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody keeps missing that one word. We both, not just you,
right? Both
take the test.
And
he said no.
And he ran. And then I remember Bob Arum saying, I ain't gonna let him pick on this fighter like that and all this. He ain't picking up on my. I'm like, Bob Arum, you trying to cover? Because soon as after that happened, Pacquiao ran to the Philippines.
Hey, you want to hear something I predicted from that?
Yeah, but he sued Floyd too.
Yeah, because
for defamation of character.
You know, because a lot of people saying that he was
on,
on the juice.
Look, bro.
Even Malinowski said it.
Can I say one thing? Let me say this. Not one thing, but a couple of things. When I saw Pacquiao beat Cotto the way he did, I watched that fight. We was in the game room of Katy Ave in fucking Fort Washington, Maryland, at the game room. I watched that fight and I was like, oh my God. And I was looking at this shit. I was like, yo, we're seeing a once in a lifetime talent, meaning Pacquiao, the way he beat Cotto, the way he was dismantling Cotto. I was like, and mind you, I'm not the person who I go for the underdog. So I was a Pacquiao fan before I was a Mayweather. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, this dude, I don't know if Mayweather want to deal with this cat. Then when Mayweather presented that shit and everything, and Pacquiao and went the way it went, I was like, oops, okay. That is the gray area right now in this whole situation. You know what I mean? And Mayweather, from that point on, I ain't never doubt Mayweather. I was like, okay, Mayweather called it out. He made it clear. And with that, when it fell through, I was like, ugh, Pac. Damn. Man. It hit me right there. I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, bro, I ain't never doubt Mayweather ever. And since day one, even during that Drunken Master fight, even before that, even after, I never doubt Mayweather not one time.
Not doubted that he was talented, but I picked other people to beat. I lost money on Mayweather before I was like, I'm betting everything on Mayweather. I lost a lot of money on Mayweather if I say, I'm not betting against this motherfucker no more.
Don't ever, nobody, yo. I've had arguments, man. I think Floyd beat Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson, yo.
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, yo. That's just my opinion, yo.
You're lunching now, Mr. T.Y.
Sorry. Hold on. You got a point there because
do the math on it.
Yeah, bro. Look, Mayweather is born in between two eras, bro. Mayweather, he dominates old school era. He dominates this era, bro. Mayweather is fucking special, bro.
No doubt.
He's
but
special.
It's hard to compare versus eras. I'm not going to compare versus eras because, first of all, Mayweather,
skill set.
You talk about You talking about Mayweather going against motherfuckers who's just as fast as him and just as skilled as him.
Nah.
When you talking Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray will lose, bro.
Ooh-wee.
Dude.
Nah, you know what?
No.
though?
Which
I
Sugar
gotta
Ray?
say-
Which one?
Anyone, it don't matter.
From the 40s,
I
60s,
don't know.
TV was
I
black
think-
and white.
I don't know.
I think Sugar Ray might have been too big for him and too strong.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry.
You
Yo,
gotta understand. Listen,
can I remind
Sugar
you?
Ray Robinson, that was 15 rounds. It's a different
Yes.
criteria.
Can I
Yes.
remind you something? Can I remind you something real quick?
There you go, Lisa Bells.
Can
He
I
was
remind
a
you
dog.
something?
I
Yo.
respect the old school. I do.
But hey,
Yo.
you talk about somebody who went like, okay, 60-0, lose a fight, went 60-0 again. You talking
Yeah.
about Sugar Ray Robinson.
Mhm.
All
I
right,
hear
listen.
you. Let me
You
know
talk about
when I can
motherfucker.
chime in.
You talk about somebody who fought like might fight like 5 times. I'm sorry, 7 times in 1 year.
Let me know when I can chime in. I don't want to jump there.
Might have fought twice a night, for all we know.
Right. But go ahead, chime in, bro, because
Yo,
I
listen,
already know, bro.
I just want to remind y'all, right? The beautiful thing I love about boxing, right? Like you got Mayweather and you got Tyson. Those two characters had 3 different versions of themselves, yo. So you think Mayweather, you probably thinking De La Hoya Mayweather, or even Berto Mayweather. We had Money Mayweather and we had Pretty Boy Mayweather, yo. Now, Pretty Boy Mayweather had fresh knuckles.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
At
And now
135,
when you transition to the
In the lightweight divisions. In
Right,
the
135.
listen,
yeah,
listen, if you go back and he was fighting 10, 15, 12, I think he fought 10 times in 1 year. You mentioned somebody did 7, he did 10 times. Look at his early career. 10,
Bro.
10 fights in 1 year.
All the early, hold up. All the early that was the road the early champions
That's
took.
all right though. That's all right.
That's how they
He's
do
still
it.
in the
You
pro.
fought 10 times in a year to build up your momentum and to
Yo,
build up
he
your
didn't have the
name.
Lomo pass. He didn't get the express pass. But when he did get to that championship fight, he moved up a division and fought the number 1. When you look at the belts, you look at the ranking of the belts, he fought the number 1 belt holder. Lomo didn't do that. He fought the bottom.
Here's the thing,
Oh,
though.
no, none of that. We ain't even equating.
No,
We're not
but-
equating that to 10 years ago.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying
Lomo,
that
there
that
wasn't no,
Mayweather
but
had
there
fresh-
wasn't no real big stars like that when Lomo came up.
No.
No, but here's the thing, though.
No.
Mayweather.
No, I'm just talking about.
Mayweather
I'm talking about skill level. I'm talking about skill level.
Yeah. that's-
Floyd.
Oh, okay.
So when I
Mayweather
say
had,
when I
like,
say he can face Robinson, if you take the Mayweather now and you make sure his knuckles is clean, he's not worrying about his hands breaking no more. That's why everybody say he's born, because he had to get into the scientific craftsman type boxing.
He had become more in the beginning. This is how it went for Mayweather. In the beginning of his career, he fought more like his uncle. In the second
Yeah, I
half of
remember.
his career, he fought more like his father.
With more
Yeah.
power. With more power.
he always had power,
His
bro.
father's more defensive minded, while Roger was more offensive minded. That's
Yo,
exactly
and
how they
his
look.
father got moved back, and his father and his uncle got moved back because they had weak legs. But Floyd had a strong core. Also, that core, I'm talking about that core, being able not to be moved back or move forward. Like you can move out of momentum and stop without losing yourself into the fucking ropes or into a fucking hook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was able to pursue and stop on point and throw his combos and move back, stop on point and throw his combos.
Yeah, but he didn't fight the
He
he
fought
didn't fight the best name
Whoa.
when he came up to welterweight.
He said who? He didn't fight who?
When he moved to welterweight, he left. He fought Zab Judah, which I thought was a fantastic fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But then after that, for the that was for a vacant title.
Oh
He
no,
fought-
brother,
he
you need to
fought-
go back
he
and
fought-
look. You look
he
at his
fought-
resume, man. Pick
Hold on.
pick whoever's
He
next.
fought-
We can
He
talk
fought
about it.
Baltimore
See why?
next.
See why? Let him
Yo.
finish. Hold up.
Yeah, he fought Baltimore next, and then I believe he fought De La Hoya to defend his WBC welterweight title.
Look up who Baltimore was, yo.
Yo,
Look up who
Baltimore had just beaten Judah, but Baltimore was like he wasn't all that, and but
Oh man,
nah, he was not that nice.
Baltimore I heard was a bad boy.
man,
What?
yo,
Baltimore?
Research anyone that Floyd fought, and go back 5 to 7 fights and see who they fought,
Baltimore was
and tell me that they were
49, bro.
No,
said
but the thing is, like Mayweather, right? I'll say out of all fights in the old school, Sugar Ray will be that competition, especially as Sugar Ray, younger Sugar Ray too. But the thing is, Mayweather has a better timing than Sugar Ray.
timing. Woo, craftsman, yo.
I don't think.
That
I think
nigga cut corners.
he's not. It's not meant
Bro.
to compare with his skill set at all. And his
Sugar Ray got speed. Mayweather also got that speed. He could definitely match it. But the key factor in that fight, bro, is timing.
Yep.
You're not backing up. Sugar Ray is not backing up Mayweather, bro. Mayweather will come forward.
See, if
Sugar Ray
money,
will back up Mayweather.
No, he won't back up Mayweather.
Look. If Sugar
Not
Ray,
early Mayweather.
I saw Sugar Ray back up a Roberto Duran in the first fight.
Bro, Mayweather was scooted.
Oh, that was a good.
yo, y'all talking about Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, we talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard. Floyd beat Sugar Ray Leonard 5 out of 5.
Roberto Duran. That first fight was a fucking classic. They was balling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, what?
And,
Yeah,
oh my God,
yeah.
Roberto Sugar Ray Leonard went toe to toe with this motherfucker. Let's keep in mind, you talking about Roberto Duran that came up, but it was still he has already like 60 fights compared to Sugar Ray, or 50 fights compared to Sugar Ray Leonard, and Roberto Duran was still favored over Sugar Ray Leonard, if I'm not mistaken, in that match they fought.
I put it like this, prior to his 147 reign, he was a killer. Like he fought like Augustus Hernandez, Mayweather, Diego Corrales, like Castillo. Like
I watched
He's
all
22 champion, Joe.
Or Gotti, I remember.
right.
He lost to Castillo the first one. Well, it was really
No,
tight.
you know what?
You know why he
It
didn't
was
lose
really
to
tight.
Castillo?
It was really
It
tight.
was tight though.
No, rabbit
That
punches
shit was
don't
tight, bro.
count in pro boxing.
The
So if you
second one
count
he
rabbit
watched-
punches,
hold up.
Castillo
Hold
didn't
up.
win.
It was
the
a
second
close
one he
fight.
washed him up. The first one was tight as fuck. It could have went either way.
And he had one arm. He fought with one arm in that fight.
But that's
And the
not
one-
Castillo's
And the
fault.
other thing about Mayweather, not to cut you off, is every time he had a questionable win, he rematched the motherfucker. He didn't just move on.
Boom.
I'll give him that.
Props.
But
Yeah.
I'll give him that too.
Where's
Yep.
Jacobs
that's true.
G2? Where's Jacobs G32? I want to see a part 2 to Jacobs and Triple G.
Hey, where was Laura and Canelo too?
Yes, indeed.
Hey, but you
Canelo
know
won that. I mean, Laura won the first one. Won that.
I wanted Manny and Cotto too.
He asked for
So
the rematch right after, and they told him that he got to wait like in line.
Okay,
and
let
wait
me
like
break this
10
down for
people.
y'all.
But
Right.
you know what? There's a difference between the Hearns, right? Hearns and Duran. Hearns, he kept his distance and he beat him to the punch. That's what Sugar Ray should have did the first time. You know what I'm
But
saying?
no, but that's
When
a
it comes
difference
to
between
Mayweather,
Hearns and on Duran and Sugar Ray on Duran.
no,
Duran,
Hearns didn't give him no time to land nothing. Hearns was beating him to the punch through the whole entire
He
fight.
Hearns
got-
had the reach.
Hearns got
gave
that
him
long
straight right there like
jab.
that. Hearns knocked
Nah,
his ass the fuck
got
out.
Who got more speed, Hearns or Sugar Ray?
It's hard to say.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you
Hard to
something.
say. That's a hard-
JFL. Let me share some with y'all. Tommy Hearns
That right hand was
a
book.
good boxer, also with good footwork.
Yeah.
And a killer jab. It wasn't just his right hand. His jab was.
Yes.
He
But
could
the
drop
right
you.
hand was so
You
fucking-
seen what he did to Virgil Hill
the
Yeah.
right
with
hand
that
was-
jab? That was nasty.
You see what he did? You see what he did to Duran? Nobody
hey,
ever really
Yeah.
did that to
As
Duran.
we're talking about it, right? As we're talking about it, I'm glad y'all brought this up. Let's new create banner. Look, why is your boy Tommy the Hitman Hearns one of the most underrated pound for pound fighters of all time?
I don't know, man. He probably was fucking a lot of celebrity stars back then.
No,
man.
say it again.
He gets a lot of respect, I
does.
think.
Yeah,
I mean, it should be more. I got you.
I just feel
underrated.
like
It's
I
pound
feel
for
like
pound underrated.
in his biggest fights, his one weakness was his chin. And that was the only thing that he didn't have going for him. So when he got in there with Hagler got him out of there. When he was dominating
Got a rematch.
he was dominating Sugar Ray, and then Sugar Ray got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So it was just
that was suspect.
And
the
then
Sugar Ray fight ended with how many seconds left?
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said seconds, because a lot of boxing critics back then felt Leonard used to do a lot of extra work in the last few seconds of the fight.
Oh yeah, he was.
Of course,
that's how he got by
you
Hagler.
supposed to. You supposed
Right.
to.
He was trying to steal the rounds in the last 30 seconds.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Leonard is part of my fam, so
Yeah.
our families are connected. I
Right.
can go see Kenny Leonard and all that, and his son, just a heartbeat away in the 5-minute, 10-minute drive.
Beautiful.
So
Yeah,
don't shit talk, my man.
no shit talk. Just
I'm
talking boxing logic, you know.
Hey,
All
I'm being
respect,
honest,
man.
that
Respect,
fight
bro.
was-
Respect to Leonard, bro.
I love Leonard, but I'm still real on everybody. Even though he dated my, he dated related to our family and everything.
Taking us to the barbecue, brother. It's so good.
Right. But I keep it
box.
real with it. He knows who I am. I keep it real. I'm like, look,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
that shit with you squeaked out that shit with Hearns, because if you wasn't able to maybe put him on his knee, you could have lost that shit perhaps.
Right.
But he was like, oh, well, it is what it is. I'm like,
Yo, Hagler had tremendous energy, and Hearns was the master of range, in my opinion. I think Hearns reminds me of Crawford, because Crawford.
It should have been rematches a few times, though.
Say that
he
again.
wasn't a master of range when he got hit with that right from Hagler.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens because Hagler was another bull. That dude was nonstop.
Hagler was my favorite.
bro.
Hagler was my favorite.
I can only think of like maybe two guys in our era that could go even compete with Hagler.
Thank you.
And that would
be a Triple G.
Roy Jones and no, actually three. Roy Jones, James Toney, and G-Man.
G-Man, yeah.
G-Man, Triple G?
Hell no.
No, G-Man. McClellan.
Oh.
Gerald McClellan, the dude that Roy didn't want to fight. Roy ducked him.
You got a good point.
Are we
about Nigel
about
Benn?
Bernard Hopkins?
Yeah, Nigel Benn too.
Hey, hey, peace to the UK, but they weren't ready to come over here and fuck with nobody, no Hagler.
For real.
Nah,
Yo.
Yeah, facts. Let me tell you, another thing. In my opinion, I think Andre Ward chased what's the other hype dude they had over in the UK, the one that bailed out when Ward was one fight away. What's the dude? No, the dude in the UK. It was a fight in the UK when Andre Ward was just coming up the rankings.
He fought in the Super. Remember, Andre Ward fought in the Super 8, so he fought supposedly the best.
The only dude who didn't fight in the Super 8 was Butte.
No. There's somebody in England, in London. I can't think of his name. They sweat him right now. He fought the
Kawasaki.
Say it again.
Kawasaki.
Yo, look at the old numbers. Ward was one fight away to face Kawasaki, and Kawasaki bailed because Ward was one fight away. That's my opinion.
I'm sure he did.
You go back and look at the dates and everything. Ward was a fight away. He was ranked number 2.
Somebody brought this up recently. Who was it? Was it Black?
Great boxing talk, beautiful.
Yo, I think it was. He said that Ward was ducking Stevenson, and I was like, no, he wasn't. And then I'm like, yeah, he was. He ain't never mentioned that dude.
Listen. For anybody to say anyone is ducking anyone.
Hey, Klitschko. I mean, no, not Klitschko. My bad. What the dude Sergey Kovalev was ducking Superman, and dude was ducking and Ward was ducking Superman. Or no, Superman was ducking Kovalev. And Ward was ducking Superman, and he wanted Kovalev. Stevenson.
Stevenson.
Yeah, Stevenson.
But hold up, Ward Ward was middleweight. Stevenson was still lightweight then, right?
Nah.
Right.
Nah. I'm
So
saying
how you ducking if it's still like two
mm-mm.
divisions
You-
apart?
Not
You-
really. He wasn't a middleweight. He was a super middleweight. And
They wasn't in the same division. And what that was, because Triple
Good
G
point,
was putting
good
the word
point.
out that he'll
1-2
fight
kid.
anyone from 154 to 168. And once Ward started calling him out, they tried to put the weight on Ward to fight Superman. And Superman wasn't even talking about him.
no, but he
Superman
was
still trying
talking
to get
about
Kovalev.
Kovalev, though.
Yes, he was trying to get Kovalev. But
Right.
they was trying to put the pressure on Ward to move up because he was calling Triple G to move up.
Right,
Mm.
because they knew they couldn't get the Kovalev or Stevenson fight because Stevenson didn't want to fight Kovalev.
With Stevenson.
Nah, I don't know if it was like that totally. You know what happened? I mean, I don't know all the details, but I remember Low Place used to talk
Dynasty.
about this a lot. Stevenson was on HBO at one point, but then he left and he went to Showtime, and then somehow B-Hop came in and fought Kovalev. So I don't really know what the negotiations, or was there ever any real negotiations with Stevenson and Kovalev. Now, as far as Andre Ward, I remember when Stevenson was at 168 and that fight never came about.
Mm.
And then when Ward had the 3 belts after beating Kovalev, I think Stevenson had called him out or said something, and then I remember Ward was saying like, "Why now?" You know. And then I think he had like the second fight, and then after that he retired. So I really don't know.
Wasn't Stevenson in and out the ring? He was going through different politics and issues and so forth. I remember Stevenson calling him out, but he wasn't consistent.
Right.
Well, he can't. I know he can't fight here in America. That I do know.
So Ward really couldn't pay no attention to that. You can't get a visa. Like, what's the point? Like, why? And Ward don't do the back and forth on the internet. You know, he don't do that shit.
Right.
Mm.
I'm just saying he wasn't eager to get into that fight either, though.
But
he had the WBC, man.
He ain't eager to get in that ball.
Yeah, he had the WBC, and at that time, that was the most prestigious belt. So I'm pretty sure he had the WBC at that
I
time.
don't believe. I don't believe
I
that's the
don't think
most
so either.
prestigious.
You know, you got to be able to
No,
find
it's all-
him in
No,
his
no, listen, I'm a Ward fan. I enjoy watching Ward. People criticize him all the time. I enjoy watching him. I think he's one of
I like
the
watching the science.
one of the
boxing
smartest fighters
stuff.
that ever did it, man.
I mean, I can't think of nobody Stevenson really beat. I know he had some great highlights, but I don't think Ward was ducking nobody. You know,
He beat dude who wasn't he undefeated at the time? Would he beat Bad Chad?
you just said dude. If you don't even remember his name,
I said Bad Chad. Dude, Bad
It's
Chad.
late at night. That New York shit talk about the kicker. You just said, dude. You don't know.
yo,
Yeah, Bad Chad, who was undefeated at the time that even Mayweather was calling the pound for pound champ. And he knocked him out in the first round.
Yeah, Stevenson. I mean, you know, he's underrated, I guess, but he had a nasty left.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. And he was trained by who? He was trained out the Crunk gym too.
The trunk, yeah.
And he would throw that left the same way Hearns used to throw that right. And when he would connect, it was lights out.
It was lights out.
And he twists it.
So
And
Stevenson
You gotta
faced
twist
like,
it.
like Wilder
You gotta
or
twist it, man. You gotta twist it. And plus the twist helps open up the cuts.
Prime Kovalev versus Stevenson.
That's
Who
boxing.
would've
That's my boxing. Little bit boxing one. IQ I'll put in there. You gotta twist it.
Oh no, that's
I
that's
would've
a
No,
picked-
you gotta
war.
twist
I
the
would have
punch.
picked
That's
Stevenson
what
though.
opens up the cuts.
I would have picked Stevenson.
Hmm.
I think it just
I didn't
kind
know
of like just that one left hand. That's all he needed. And he just changed the whole fight. And it wasn't like a lucky left hand that he landed. He would set that shit up.
Was Stevenson southpaw too?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kovalev Stevenson. Who wins?
Stevenson.
Prime, both of them.
Stevenson.
Oh boy.
If if my man was still alive though, his old coach from the Crunk Gym, the best commentator of all time,
Manuel Stewart.
Emmanuel Stewart. Thank you, Manny Stewart. I think under his tutelage, he would have been great. Every time he would pick people up, if they was listening, they would become great. Lennox Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Stevenson, he said, "I will make you champion," and he did. You know, even the Klitschko's, he changed Vladimir and made him a reigning champion.
Changed it all around for Vladimir.
Yeah.
JFL heads, where you at, JFL?
Hey, I'm soaking it in, bro. Like I'm already caught up, but I hear you. I was going to comment on Hearns. And Hearns,
Say it.
what happened?
Speak, brother.
No, I was saying, I went to that topic. You know what I mean? Who will win? That's, you know what I mean? That's good. But my thing is, you know, Hearns, he definitely pound for pound. His only issue was stamina, and he deserved more than one rematches, honestly. Yeah, so he the GOAT though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Mayweather just got these guys, bro. Old school or new school, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Mayweather could have handled that Hearns work, man. I don't think he had enough pop to keep Hearns off.
That'd have been a tall task, and I mean literally.
Like he didn't have a great chin, but I don't think Mayweather had the power.
The stamina, bro. Her stamina, that's the only thing that was his issue. You know what I'm saying? And all the fights that he lost was based on stamina.
But I don't think it was based off. I don't think fights he lost, if he got hit with that chin real tight, his legs went. Because Hearns did have some skinny legs. He had some calves.
Right. Before he got caught, his stamina was already low. Because his output was so crazy
high in the first rounds. Because he's looking to take him up, knocking motherfuckers out.
I'll tell you what. Here's one thing that Floyd don't like when he fights, and when he picks guys very conveniently.
Mayweather has stamina issues.
Floyd don't like a guy with a longer reach than him, and he's got a 72-inch reach, which is pretty long for a welterweight.
Yeah.
But Hearns' reach is too much, and he also don't like a jab. I mean, Cotto was catching him with that jab all night. Imagine what a Hearns jab would have did to him. And from how far away? You can't counter that from that distance.
No,
like, I don't know, man.
Mayweather, listen, you get one good punch on Mayweather, he turns on that switch and he gets the business. You know what I'm saying?
No,
listen, name any fight, you can go down the list, bro.
Yeah.
And if you don't get Mayweather out of here, bro, he gonna turn that switch on.
Yeah, but
gonna go to work.
That Hearns power was different. It was.
I feel you.
It was different, man, and he delivered it quickly. It wasn't like, oh, here it comes, I'm gonna avoid it. It was down the pipe, and you were blinded by the jab. You ain't see it coming, and it was bam, and it was good night. And he dropped it. He hit you on the top. He catch you.
Yeah, he gets you out of here.
That's true. With it. He would uppercut with it, man. That dude, man, he was something special.
Yeah, well, you need to go look at some of Hatton's old highlights and some of Corrales' highlights. Even Gotti's highlights, as far as speed, they also had really quick snapping speed, and Floyd's flushed their ass.
You said Gotti and Corrales and who?
Corrales, Hatton, and Gotti.
Talk about Hearns.
Look at their early highlights.
Hearns was too big for Floyd.
Yeah, I think
let's not forget Floyd. Hearns finished his career at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He was too big for Floyd.
Yeah.
Hearns would beat Floyd the fuck down.
Yeah, he was way bigger than Floyd.
I love Floyd Mayweather. 100%.
I think he's fantastic.
That is too much talent along with the size for, I think, even a great Floyd Mayweather to overcome.
I'm about to go look at his resume real quick. I know he fought somebody that big.
Keep in mind.
I'm not trying to like
underrate that pound for pound, because Tommy Hearns, if I'm not mistaken, was the first fighter at that time. And that's why he did that one. He was at the press conference, post-fight press conference. He said, well, Ray didn't do it, Marvin didn't do it, but I'm the first fighter to ever win, I think, five belts in 5 different weight divisions. Hearns, that's why I call Hearns is he an underrated pound for pound fighter because he set a standard.
He pound for pound.
Yeah, and he carried his power too when he moved up.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely did.
'Cause that's how
light
powerful he
heavyweight.
was. That's how powerful he was at welterweight. So that's why. Who did you see one punch Roberto Duran and just knock him out cold?
That's
Besides
yes.
him,
That's
nobody.
my point. Whoever
Nobody.
did that to Roberto Duran?
Nobody.
Nobody.
All right, so let me
That's
ask
how
you this.
hard-
Can I ask a question?
That's how strong that's how beautiful and like a bomb that right hand was, Slim.
Can I ask a quick question?
What's up?
Without mentioning Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Duran, name 3 other fighters that Hearns beat that were great fighters.
Why would you take away?
Time out. Don't complain about
Iran Barkley. Iran
Miss
Barkley.
Bell,
No,
please
he
don't
got
help
knocked-
him.
he got
Please,
knocked
that's
out by
cheating.
Iran
That's
Barkley.
cheating. Now you can't use the name of Miss Bell because she's a legend. I don't even know who
No,
she
he
is.
was knocked out by Iran.
Iran Barkley.
No, Iran
Miss
Barkley.
Bell,
knocked
please don't help these gentlemen. They defending this man.
Oh, I thought you was just asking anybody.
No,
Iran
love and
Barkley
kisses,
knocked
Miss
Hearns
Bell.
out.
Because y'all defending. I don't know if y'all going off of highlights. Y'all going off of full fights.
No,
Y'all seen.
nobody's defending her. Iran Barkley knocked Tommy Hearns out. We all know that.
No, I'm talking about 3 men that Hearns beat, besides the ones that we see numerous highlights about.
Virgil Hill.
Okay.
And honestly, when you say great, man, I don't really know.
Because what I'm doing is what I want to do. I want to gauge the fighters that Hearns beat. Because now we got Virgil Hill on the menu. We got to think about the fighters that Hearns beat that y'all equating that's better than Mayweather. Because we know who Sugar Ray is. I already feel Mayweather would beat Sugar Ray 3 fights out of 3 fights, in my opinion.
Oh, you crazy?
So
No.
it may sound crazy. We can move on to the next subject, but the other fighters.
Wilfredo Benitez.
All right.
That dude was pretty good.
Sugar Ray Leonard beat him
Oh
first.
yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard beat Wilfredo first.
So whoever you
That's-
think about those 3 fighters that Hearns beat, and would those fighters beat Mayweather? Would they beat him?
And I watched that
easily?
fight 3 months ago. I watched that fight like 2 months ago. Wilfredo Benitez came to the Hearns fight like 38-1. It came into the Sugar Ray Leonard fight 38-1, I think.
But
Or
I'm
38
saying
draw.
like even like you taking away 3 fighters off his record and telling us to go on that. When you gotta,
don't worry about it, man. Forget it. Don't even
One more-
answer it.
one
Don't
more-
even answer it.
because I mean, when you think about it, it was and he said it too,
It's
Virgil.
a complicated question, brother.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
Hey, hold up. 2 minutes left on the live stream. We ended at 3 hours flat. Go ahead, finish up. Y'all kill it.
Cool. Okay, let me jump in because everybody else, that was doing their thing. Okay, now when you're talking Hearns Hagler, you gotta look at it like this. Who did Hearns face that was similar to Floyd? That would be Wilfredo Benitez, right?
Hearns fought
Who did Floyd?
Leonard fought Wilfredo Benitez first. Leonard was the game.
Remind. It ain't about first. It's just about the competition and the skill level and what the brother was known for. He was known for his defense.
Did Hearns fight Mugabe?
Huh?
No, Hagler fought Mugabe.
Yeah, he beat Mugabe. I was just wondering if Hearns fought him too.
No, I don't think so.
But also, right, then you gotta look at it. Then you gotta ask yourself the same question about Floyd. Who did he fight that was similar to Hearns and had that kind of one-punch knockout, had the intelligence that he had the jab he had? Please do not say Corrales.
Okay. No, Corrales is nowhere near in the picture.
Thank you. So, and you also have to remember that, he fought like this. He had a motto, and this is Floyd we're talking about. Right fighter, right price. So, why would we ever believe that he would ever fight Hearns?
All right. I actually missed the question, to be honest with you. I missed the question. So you said who did Floyd fight like that was like who?
Hearns.
On a level of the people Hearns fought.
Hey, De La Hoya. ¿Qué pasó? What? I say De La Hoya. De La Hoya Hearns will be a great fight.
No,
And he beat him. Que paso?
no.
I'm from New York.
He didn't beat him cleanly though.
Oh man. Yo, he moved up in weight. He fought his class. He wore his gloves.
This might be a to be continued situation here.
Hey, this is gonna be too continued tomorrow. Hey, all of y'all come back tomorrow because look, guess what? We have the 3-minute point and only got 5% left on my iPad. All of y'all come back tomorrow. We'll continue this shit. That means 1-2 Kid. That means Troy, Mr. TY, you too, Miss Lisa Bells, First Lady of Boxing, JFL Heads, and y'all motherfuckers was awesome tonight, man.
And
y'all was funny shit. Thank you.
I want people to, recap on Mayweather day one and just look at those fights and Mayweather, bro. Really look at Mayweather.
Man, I don't want
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Them early fights was great. Yeah.
That early fights made us all passionate about the sport.
Yeah.
Man, he kept saying,
And respect to the old school fighters. Salute to all the legends.
We gotta
all the
hey,
boxing
look.
fans on this panel.
Let's end it like this. The way COVID is going, we're gonna get back there because if motherfuckers keep getting fucking bledded out and starved out and shit, we're gonna see some hell of 5 fights coming up soon. Because motherfuckers gonna be fighting for their position.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what we're about to turn into? What's that movie that came out called that had 3 of them with the old girl and shit and the bow and arrow? What's it called?
I didn't even watch that shit. I know you talking about the little Becky girl with the braids and the bow and arrow. She's like, she's like Zelda or some shit.
That came out, they called what?
I didn't watch it. I never watched any of it.
Game something.
Game of Thrones?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right. Hunger Games, because these motherfuckers about to go hungry. So we're gonna see some motherfucking fights coming.
I thought you talking about some Infinity Wars, bro.
I didn't get
I'm
it
talking
either.
about Hunger Games.
I knew what you was talking about. I just didn't know the name.
I know, because you get what I'm talking about. Hey, if this shit keeps going on with COVID, we're gonna see some hella 5 fights coming up soon.
Endgame.
Niggas gonna be going hungry.
Yo, hopefully nobody stalls the game up, man. Nobody stalls the game up. Let the best face the best.
Best fight the best.
The people who don't fight don't eat.
You don't fight.
Exactly.
You don't fight right. If you don't come correct, you ain't gonna eat. So let me say peace to the panel. DFL, JFL Heads, Mr. 2-1 Kid, 1-2 Kid, Mr. 1-2 Kid, Mr. Troy Graham, Mr. TY New in the joint, and the wonderful, beautiful queen of boxing, Miss Lisa Bells. Thank you all for coming to the panel today on Boxologics United. Man, I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow because we're gonna go hard as shit. And this was a hell of fun. Thank you all. And my pleasure.
Peace.
Peace, King.
Peace,
man.
everyone.
Peace. Queens, man.
Peace, Lady Bell. Peace to the brothers. Peace to the gentlemen.
Peace and pugilism, baby.
Peace and pugilism, everyone.
Peace and peace.
Out there. Y'all motherfuckers is awesome. What's up?
Deuces.
The Ravens, Myron, on the 4th, you need to do a live when the Redskins play the Ravens, all right?
Do a live when the Ravens play who?
They play the Redskins on the 4th of next month.
Play the Redskins? Oh, yeah, it'd be a DMV shit, even though I'm a Cowboys fan, motherfucker, but still.
That's even worse. You sound like my mother, but yeah.
I'm gonna do a joint with Cowboy versus Redskins all day. But I ain't been paying no attention to football or sports really the last 2 or 3 years. It's been strictly boxing, to keep it real with you.
Yeah, you sound like me, but when the Skins play, man, I got so much family down by your area.
Cowboys.
And I used to box in Palmer Park. I used to box in Laurel, and then Crofton, and all of that. So
Cowboys.
I got family.
Hey,
I can't. I think with Jerry Jones, Master Jones, I can't do it. I can't do
all
it.
right.
the guests on the panels that I share with, I appreciate it. Make a comment below when the stream is over so I can sub to your channel so I can get that notification. whenever
Absolutely.
you start your YouTube channel.
Thank you, JFL. Lisa Bells, thank you, beautiful. We out
You're
here.
welcome. Thank you, JFL.
All right, Miss
Troy.
Queen, Miss Lisa.
All right.
Hey, what part of you live in Newark, New Jersey, huh, Lisa?
No, I don't live in Newark no more. I said I was born
First
there.
lady of boxing.
I thought you
Yeah.
still in Brick City.
I'm from Brick City, yeah, no doubt.
Brick City. Red Man, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Red Man, he a legend.
Where you at now?
I'm in Jersey, but South
Now-
Jersey.
Got you. All right. No
Now
doubt.
we have a hip hop stream too. We can go there too. You know.
We're gonna do it everything, man. We're gonna be
Oh yeah, yeah.
we're gonna be multi-versatile on this joint. Y'all have a wonderful night, man.
All
You
right,
too.
well,
It's
You too.
4:00 in the fucking morning, man. I'm sorry I held y'all up for 3
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
I
All right, I'm out.
love it. And we
I
out.
love it too. All right, we out.